Welcome to Gander Brewing, the only place you can watch it and taste it. I'm Aaron, I'll be your host today. This is my brother Lee, our master brewer. And this is my brother Jack, master gamer. We used to do that joke every week, but we'll keep doing it, we'll stick with it. Thank you for the guys who've joined us into the chat this morning. We have walkers on who have not seen before, so thank you very much. Please be sure to throw us a follow. What do? We brew beer and we play some games. So, Master Brewer, what are we brewing today?
We are brewing a New England Pale, or as it's otherwise known, a Vermont Ale.
We're going to call it Vermont, aren't we?
We're going to call it the Vermont Ale.
Because we got a New England IPA, so a New England Pale, things might get confusing.
Yeah.
And why so much beer come from New England?
Well, this just popularised this style, which has then exploded into the sort of craft beer industry. There's a bit of an argument as to where it originated. Some say Vermont, some say New England. So we're going to side on the Vermont and support the outcast.
A special commission, right?
It is, yep. So we've got some special guests coming on today. As people are probably aware, I work at a bar in Worcester called Tonic. They're going to join us, and it's going to be for Tonic. And we've also got an illustrator coming in who's going to show us his awesome
And
work.
we've got another guest. We've got loads of guests on today, and I'm looking at them across in our green room.
One dug his way down from down under.
Oh, yeah, mate.
But he is from Newcastle, so he doesn't sound it.
No, well, I'd like to see those two accents. Remember when we had Drop Bear Beer Company on, and she was from Australia mixed with Welsh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
So maybe...
maybe.
I won't say his
I
name.
was really excited for a Newcastle and Australian twang, but I was disappointed that it was just Newcastle.
Be more than just a twang.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, we have the guests. They're sat there enjoying life in our air-conditioned green room. Yeah,
With a personal bar.
Strangely, it doesn't have a camera on it, so we can't show you yet, but they will be on later. Fantastic. So that's our guests covered. We know what beer we're doing. What games are we doing today, Jack?
So with our three guests, everyone will be setting a nice spanking new time on Mario Kart,
Which?
hoping to beat Luke at the top, and he's still there 2 weeks running.
2 weeks running.
Is that it? Is that the only game we're playing today then? Because we've got so many guests.
If they're lucky, they can have some marbles, but yeah.
Ooh, let us know in stream if you want marbles. marbles, and we might crack it out for you. We've got lots to get through. And yeah, we're going to have 5 new times on the board.
Right,
Right, Jack, don't go down the wrong way.
Wrong hole.
Wonderful.
Show must go on.
Yeah, okay. So I think that's covered the intro. Shall we go on to New Brew News?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go first with my news. If you see me looking up there, we've got our schedule up in the sky there. So that's why I'm doing that. And I'm going to talk about Gander Monthly, which I have laid out on the desk for you. Obviously, I tinker about with our website, so if there's any problems with it, it's my fault.
Tinker?
I said tinker.
Oh, you
dear.
can't say
I'd
tinker.
have a tinker jar.
That's it. Drink, drink. Yes,
We should do that, have a tinker jar.
we should have a tinker jar, yeah.
Sounds
Anyway,
a bit kinky.
I've been messing about with the website. And there is now a subscription box on there. And this is the cheapest way that we can post beer out to you, basically. So you sign up for a monthly subscription of £15 a month. You can cancel any time you want, but hopefully you won't. And we'll give you 3 unique beers each month through the post in this little postage box. Comes with free straw. Yeah, we did decide we'd like to keep with something renewable, I think. So that's why we stuck with that. And then we got... Actually, in here, the website is full of new beers as well because we've been busy brewing and they've all sort of come together. We've got part of them wrapped here. I'm looking in the beyond the camera into the brewery there. And then another part which is waiting to be wrapped. So we've got lots of beer made, but they're all up on the website. And then these ones here are Brute IPA, Vice Beer and a Table Saison. But we've got the Wee Heavy... There's still some English bitter left and some milk stout.
New editions of American Pale Ale.
There's 9 of them, and then we've got
New England IPA, White IPA, Mango IPA is going to be... Well, we're going to do that today.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot.
There'll be 2 types of mango IPA. Mango.
Yeah, they will.
We've got an American Pale Ale vintage 2 and 3.
Wow. So yeah, loads of choice of different types of beer.
Can you just pick your 3 that go in there? Or...
No, we'll send you 3 unique ones each month.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get, we'll choose for you. So sometimes there might be, one of our beers is a bit more expensive. That's the Wee Heavy, because it's like 8.5%, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we'll put that in with perhaps one of the more budget beers, which is the English Bitter, or we might put 3 of the mid-range in.
Yeah.
But we'll keep it fresh and chop and change it for you. Yeah.
Exciting. I might subscribe.
I nearly did last night, actually. Yeah.
But it's also the cheapest way to get the beer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be a special offer, 3 for 15.
It does support us actually in the channel, because we can. The important thing with the monthly thing is we know how many people we've got who are subscribed at monthly. We know how many orders we have to fulfill, which means we know how many we have to budget for, and we can budget into the future. So we've probably knocked the beer as low as we can, basically, and encompass within that the shipping. So there's no shipping charge within that. We'll just post it to you as well. So yeah, that's that. That's my news. Who wants to go next?
We always finish on beer, so Jeff.
Finish on beer. So 2 weeks' time is our Twitch push. That's the 21st of July. Is that 2 weeks?
Yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's exactly 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 weeks today. Not next week's stream, which is not going to happen. We're going to be at BrewCon Leeds. We'll be streaming on the Saturday, not the Sunday.
We'll stream on Saturday, won't we?
Yeah.
So 2 weeks' time. So the next stream on Sunday is our big Twitch push. So
What we're aiming to do.
we're going to get as many people as we can tuned into this stream. So hopefully we'll have 100 people in at one time. And then that will bump us up the page and we'll be number 1 on talk shows and podcasts on Twitch. So that is massive for us and it will help us. And for that occasion, we're going to be doing a special giveaway.
Yes, we are.
We've got a lot of stuff in that giveaway. I'm not going to spoil the surprise. But
We can tell you where it's coming from.
Yeah.
So we had the Jericho racks on. Please watch that back on our previous streams. It's highlighted on there. You can watch the extended cut. You can watch the full stream. You can just watch him sing, or you can watch him do Mario Kart, however you want to watch it. But they're dropping in perhaps a CD or something like that. Maybe some merchandise. There'll be some merchandise from past, perhaps. We'll let Josh talk about some stuff that he's bringing along for us later. Waving them over there. And then the Worcester Sorcerers, who are on as well in set time, they'll be dropping
Baseball team.
The baseball team, yes, they'll be in as well. Not the Worcester Magic the Gathering team.
Or the LARP group.
Yeah, which is probably a good name for that, I would say.
And it'll be a 100-man marble race.
Yes, we love marbles on stream.
So there'll be 100 little marbles going down.
Ross, have you joined us with marbles on stream? He has, yeah. I love the questions that you get at the start of marbles on stream the first time people play.
How do I control it?
How do I control the marble? Trying to make their marble go faster.
Yeah.
No. You just watch your marble. But that'll be exciting because there'll be a challenge at the end of it, and hopefully if we've got 100 people on, should have like at least 50 marbles in there, I would say.
And then it gets chaotic.
So it'll be crazy. We'll probably find the longest track, I think.
Yeah.
We need to do some research on that. So that's exciting. Good. Anything else about Twitch in a couple of weeks? Or are we done?
No, that's it, I think.
Just good.
Tune in on the 21st. Get yourself in the giveaway.
Yes, please convince everybody to come and watch us, friends, family. Numbers really matter for us because once we get onto the front page, then we might get some organic people coming as well.
Definitely.
So that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It should be like a, what do they call it? A curve that just keeps going up.
Exponential.
Exponential curve. The more viewers you have, the more viewers you get coming in.
We need Professor Hefweissen's jar as well if we're going to have one of those. We've got some jars there when you come up with a jargon phrase. So yeah, what about...
So beer. So
beer.
we've covered the New England Pale Ale, but we're also going to be adding the mangoes to the mango IPA. We spoke last week that we're going to be doing 2 types of mango. Today we were busy chopping up and backpacking fresh mango. These were bought on Monday, so they've had a chance to ripen and soften.
I can't wait to try this beer.
Yeah. You want them to ripen just enough that you can leave an indent with your thumb. If it goes in and it breaks the skin, it's probably overripe. But there were lots of there's a lot of liquid in here, and it's that liquid that we really want. But we'll be sous videing that, adding that into.
But that's not going into the Vermont, is it? That's going into the beer that was brewed last week.
Mango, yeah.
And it's in the fermenter now.
Yeah, so it's finished fermenting. So we're going to take it off the yeast, and then we're going to put it into a secondary fermenter, so a clean bucket, add the mangoes into that, and then we'll have a third one for the mango puree. So we're going to split the batch, as we discussed a couple of weeks ago. Mm-hmm. So we'll have the fresh mango IPA, and then we'll have the mango puree IPA. And it's a good chance for us to experiment, but also a chance for you to see and actually visualise which one you prefer. And it'll be really interesting to see whether or not a store-bought, pasteurised, filtered mango puree with additives actually tastes better than fresh mango.
Than the real thing. Yeah. Nice, it's wonderful. I mean, I'm just making me think we could put both of those into the Gander Monthly. Let us know what you think about that. If you'd like two of the same beers to compare, or you'd prefer to have 3 different types. Yeah. Good.
Moving on, we have been banging on about BrewCon Leeds for a couple of weeks now, but it's all confirmed. We're definitely going. We've got our accommodation booked. We spoke to the event organizer last week, and they've actually offered us a chance to do a conference or a talk. So we're going to, Aaron over here is going to be up on stage telling them all about Gander Brew. I'll probably have to support.
No, I'm going to drag. I will drag you up there as well.
Brilliant.
But Chris is going to be coming up with this as well. So there's 4 of us going up. So if you're going, then please say hello to us. We'll be more than happy to chat with you. We're going to need to talk to the organisers actually, because we're going to try and get a sofa set up with a table, how we like to sit and chat. We'll take cameras and lights, but we want to invite people in to come in and feel comfortable, rather than having a table that we're stood at and no one feels comfortable. So we're going to do that. Where was I going with that?
Interview stand, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to be an interview stand. So Chris is going to be doing the filming of that talk. I'll let you into a secret. I haven't even started preparing that yet. But Chris has started preparing a video for us. Big shout out to Chris. Thank you very much for doing that. And we'll have some slides, and we'll just talk about what stage you're at with the brewery, really. I mean, we've been going a month and a bit, isn't it? So we couldn't be any newer, really.
The theme was going pro, so it's a homebrew conference. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's how you take how we took that transition from home brewing to commercial brewing, and then I guess a chance for home brewers to then see the hurdles that we've had to overcome. Because there's a lot of red tape. We're not just, it is alcohol. It is a controlled substance, so we can't just...
Yeah, we had the 2 guys in who came and sat on the sofa, actually, and went through our...
We should put that on stream, shouldn't we?
Yeah, we should have done. That would have been awesome if they'd have agreed to it. Yeah. They were nice blokes to come along with. This is so, just to frame that, when you set up a brewery, you need an alcohol wholesalers license, or AWRS, and that allows you to keep a stock of beer in your premises but without paying the duty, because as soon as it hits the fermenter it's liable for duty. So really we have some beer there. If that was the case, we should have paid duty on all of that beer, but you actually apply for the
it's duty suspense, isn't it?
Duty suspense, so that you can pay the duty when you sell the beer. But obviously there's massive breweries that take big bulk loads of, bulk beer and then package it. So it's all about the movement of alcohol.
It's not just specific for breweries. Yeah. So any off-license or business-to-business alcohol wholesaler.
That sounds pretty boring.
There is.
It's interesting.
There's a document probably about that big.
Yeah.
All on
alcohol wholesale.
I will be reading that next week.
It's a riveting read, don't you worry.
Listen, you're part of the business. I'll put in the notes that you've already read it, so we'll cover that later.
Those are the sorts of topics and conversations that I imagine that home brewers that are looking to set up as a commercial brewery are going to want answered. So we've got the theme. It's just how we got from brewing in our kitchen, struggling to keep 2 hose pipes full of water together, to now a very slick, sophisticated online live streaming brewery
where we're trying to hold 2 pipes. Yeah. Now, there's lots. Obviously, this place is licensed so that we can sell beer in here and we can send it out. There's lots of different bits and pieces that are involved. So, yeah, I'll probably touch that briefly, but I don't want to make it boring. So I'll let the Q&A pull those things out if they want to. But if you're at BrewCon Leeds, come and chat to us. We will create a video for you that you can take back to your homebrew club and show to everybody. And then if the breweries who come on will create a video showcasing their beer that they've created, so they can take that away with them as well. So yeah, we're just there doing a bit of a video service for people, really. So that's exciting. Good morning to Kirsty's Metal Hands.
Afternoon.
Oh yeah, it is afternoon. Oh, it has to be. We always stream in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Too busy having hangovers.
It feels like the morning.
So Kirsty's Metal Hands is Josh. Hope you enjoyed your beer that you got.
Oh, he got his
sent to-
beer. Have you tried any yet? I think he was going to try some.
He
We spoke to him last.
We actually sent him two. We sent him 2 boxes. One with like cardboard dividers in, and the other with bed of straw. And he decided I prefer the straw. So that's what we're doing now. We're going straw. Josh, we have another Josh on later. So yeah, last week was the week before when we had the Jericho racks and there was four Jacks in the brewery.
Yeah.
Well, there was Jack, there was
Carlos, John.
Carlos, John, and
What are their actual names?
what was his pseudonym?
It's Rich.
Jack and Richard.
Yeah, what was his pseudonym?
John, Jack,
Carlos.
and Carlos.
is it John, Jack,
We
Carlos?
need to change Richard's name, but we changed it to Carlos anyway. No, but anyway, you can watch that on the stream. And we're getting a bit lost in a rabbit hole here.
Previous beers. What's happened with previous beers?
So we did touch on that briefly earlier. So we've got all new beers that we've packaged this week are the White IPA, which is what we're going to take up to BrewCon Leeds.
Shall we show a bottle?
Yes, Lee, grab us. If you take that one down at the window, actually on the website I've put on there, if you order the cardamom and lemongrass white IPA, one lucky person chosen at random will get a gold waxed top bottle. So these are the gold ones. We bottled conditioned these, so they have an extra bit of sugar after the fermentation. Then it kicks up another fermentation in the bottle, secondary fermentation, which pressurizes the bottle and leaves a sediment of yeast in the bottom. So you have to be careful how you pour that one. The rest are how we make all of our beer, which is we gently filter it essentially. It still has the live yeast in it, so it's not pasteurized or anything like that. But it takes away that little bit of layer of yeast and it gets pressurized in our fridge rather than via the yeast. Yeah. And if you can hear a dog barking in the background, that is
a dog.
Hare and Hounds. That is Hare and Hounds, who's a dog grooming service. It's obviously a dog not enjoying the grooming. No, they will be. They're just excited. That's what we'll say.
Lovely dog.
So yeah, that's the white IPA. What's the other one we've got here, Lee?
We've got Brute IPA.
Brute IPA. This is I can't say champagne.
So it's a very dry, fizzy IPA.
That you would
takes
have
on the
in a
characteristics.
champagne flute, perhaps.
If you were that way inclined, I guess. You can have it in any glass you desire. Drink it out of a mug or a saucepan.
Similar paper to the Wee Heavy.
So
no, that's purple.
Yeah.
They are close, actually, especially when you put them online. So you'll have to pay close attention. But it's written on the side, and you can see it via the QR code. QR codes will work, by the way.
Have you tried this?
The beer?
Yeah. Have you tried it?
No, I haven't. I wasn't here for it. I tried it at the party. We had this one at the launch party. So there's a story behind this beer.
It's your favourite one, isn't it?
Yeah. I might have to buy some. This beer we had at the party, and then we brewed it, and we didn't like it.
Yeah.
So we tipped it all down the sink, that sink over there.
Yeah.
And then we brewed it again.
Yeah.
So it's good this time, isn't it?
Back to the original yeast we used.
Yeah. Wunderbar.
Yeah. So if you weren't familiar or you didn't join us for that live stream, it gets its dry characteristic from an enzyme that you add after you've done the mashing. It breaks down complex sugars into simple sugars that are fermentable, so it finishes much drier than typical beer does. Which is why people call it a champagne beer, or they call it the Brute. Brute's a very dry champagne, and therefore a very dry fizzy beer is a Brute IPA.
Nice. Wonderful.
But yeah,
Okay.
we've been
Chatting away for a while now.
need to get mashing.
We do need to get mashing. Big hi to Beowulf, who joined us yesterday. Thank you very much.
Yesterday was last stream.
Last week. Yesterday, last week. All merges into one. But thank you very much for joining us again. Should we do some mashing in then?
Absolutely.
So Lee's going to take away the ingredients. They're all laid out there. That's everything that's going into the Vermont.
No, just make sure this camera's okay. Ah, it's not too bad.
It's still there.
It's wonderful, in fact. Just if you're listening at home and wondering why we're talking about our camera angle, we basically went live and then ended up kicking the camera by mistake, so we had to sort of eyeball it. But it's looking good there. And you guys are looking good today. Jack in your red gander.
With the temp.
Yeah.
So, what they're doing now is mashing in, guys. You've probably seen it before. Beowulf says, hey-o, and beer emoji, guys. If you'd like to give him a wave. So, if you're just joining us, Beowulf, we are brewing a Vermont Ale today, otherwise known as a New England Pale. It's a collaboration brew with a local bar, which Lee works at. So they'll be on later. And
What time are they coming on? Sorry.
they're coming on at 2. So approximate timings, we have 2. But before that, drum roll please. Welcome to Josh. How's it going, man?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good to see you.
Yeah, and you?
Yeah. Had a good journey in?
Yeah, got a lift in, so... Yeah.
Oh, nice. Wonderful journey. It's the best
Luxury.
type of journey to get.
Yeah, I know.
You don't have to drive.
Yeah.
Now, guys at home, if you haven't heard already and you haven't seen on our social media, Josh is an illustrator. Fantastic work which he does.
Cheers.
We're going to show the website later and some of
Yeah.
the bits and pieces that you do. But you've got quite a unique style, haven't you?
Yeah, it's quite hard to talk about it sometimes when I'm explaining it to people.
Yeah, we're going to show it to you in just a minute, so I'll get that set up in just a moment.
Cheers.
So we'll get to see it, but it's quite colourful. It is available on our social media, so have a look at it. But I wanted to ask you, before we get into that, what got you into illustrating?
Guess I was just always into doing creative processes. I mean, school I really enjoyed doing painting, but I wasn't really into fine art. Mm-hmm. And there was graphic design as well, which I was into, but I wanted that sort of medium, and illustration was the perfect sort of balance where you could pick up design skills and learn lots of different techniques. So nice. I thought that would be an interesting area to go into. Just gives you different opportunities. I met Chris at Mailboxes, and I work there now doing design work. So
nice.
I work 9 till 5 doing my design work in print and everything like that.
Wonderful.
And then do all my illustration projects when I can, really. So
wonderful.
It's a nice mix, and you can sort of go on to other things really, like animation and stuff like that. So I do a little bit of animation. I'm not great at it. It's still work in progress really, just experimenting with it.
That's
I was
good.
trying to do a walk cycle the other day, and I gave up because doing rubber hose legs and trying to make the body bob up and down and
Wonderful.
time perfectly. But yeah, it's definitely something that I'm trying to work on at the moment.
Cool. So guys, we mentioned Chris on there. Chris is one of our friends who came on stream, so obviously you guys work together. And he's doing a lot of our video editing and stuff like that, and hearing you talk about animations and stuff, we might need some of that.
Yeah.
Animation. He's done it. We might, straight away, I was thinking it, because he's animated our logo, so our eyes now pop up and jig around on our
Yeah, I
YouTube.
saw that on YouTube. Yeah, that's really cool.
Wonderful. Okay, what sort of age did you get into? Were you into sort of illustrating? What are we talking? Is it a later life thing, or was it school?
Definitely school. I used to read the Beano quite a bit.
Oh, nice.
I think that was, that seems really old now. Just
Actually, I
talking
can
about that.
the Beano. I can see perhaps some of that influence in some of the stuff. Yeah,
definitely like the Beano stuff, like the Simpsons as well was like a big influence. Just, I mean, it's
nice.
It was like a staple, really. Just like getting home and just watching the Simpsons, and yeah, that really influenced me quite a bit.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was more of an influence than like say like massive artists like, I don't know, like Van Gogh or something, I'd say.
You have had some local. You have had some recent experience with businesses as well. Didn't you do a beer can design?
Yeah, for Unbarred's Brewery.
Nice.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah. So they're based in like Sussex.
Yeah.
And they've just got like a premises in Brighton now.
So how did that come about? Did they sort of approach you, or did you?
I approached them. Yeah. So.
Nice.
Have you heard of Liquor Trips?
Yes.
Yeah, Lydia and Lorna.
Hello to Lydia.
They're
We've been
on,
talking on. She's messaged us on Instagram. It might be Twitter. I forget. I get my social medias mixed up. But yeah, we've been talking. That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, they had like I saw the milkshake IPA in Hop Lords. They were trying that.
Yeah.
When I got round to going, it was sold out. But it was a really cool design. And I just thought, contact them, see if they wanted to collaborate. And Jordan, who runs it, he was really cool. It sort of snowballed really from like one email. We just asked like what I was interested in, and sort of like went from there really. So
Wonderful.
yeah.
And you, Lee, I know you were talking to our master brewer earlier about maybe doing the design for us.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, and we're going to do that for this brew today, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. So, so the Vermont Ale, it's in association with tonic, so we perhaps need to incorporate their design in it somehow. But if you could do something for us, it'd be absolutely fantastic.
That'd be awesome, yeah.
Wonderful. Right, well, I'm going to show some bits and pieces on the website. Just excuse me while I move some bits and pieces around, because I want to show the viewers at home. We must say a big thank you to Dead Pixel, who's just subscribed to Twitch Prime for the second month. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris.
We could do a victory dance. Should we get Lee to do a victory dance in the brewery for you? Oh, there we go. That's terrible. I think we might have to give you your money back for that dance. There we go. He's asked if you get a free beer for it. Perhaps. Obviously, we can't trade anything for beer on the live stream, but we'll talk to you later. We know we look after you, the Pixel. So I want to show you. I've got your website up here, and I'm going to show the viewers this. So there we go. This is your website. Let me take down that in the bottom corner. Here we go. So talk us through this, Josh. Then what have we got here?
So top left, you got Unbarred's beer.
Oh, timer's gone off. Sorry, Josh.
That's right.
So there's your can. Wow, it's awesome. That's
Cheers.
actually the first time I've seen it because.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's real fun to work on. They had like a simple like template all laid out, so it's pretty straightforward. And Jordan, I was sort of quite worried like what I could do with the actual illustration. I was worried about the guidelines and whether I was going to sort of like go over like
you have to be careful, don't you, to like not
Yeah.
advertise to children and to like be careful about making sure your notices are clear and that you're not promoting beer in a wrong way, really.
I mean, like the can on the left with like the grapefruit, you can see it's like covering some of the text, and like Jordan was like, just use it like a canvas, really. Don't worry about like
Covering it.
Yeah, and because I sort of was illustrating within the bounds of like, you can see like the lines there. I was trying to fit it in, and it just didn't work. Like you couldn't really get that detail or like the colour. It just didn't stand out. So
Nice.
yeah, like that pineapple skating over like the line there. Like it takes up most
So
of
is
the
that
can.
pineapple flavoured beer? Is it? Is that pineapple?
Yeah.
In there? Wonderful.
It's like one fruit, one hop flavour. So yeah, you had like pineapple, grapefruit, and it was passion fruit for the last one.
I'm all of a sudden really hungry. That's strange, isn't it? Right, okay. So what else have we got on here? So we've got zines.
Yeah. That was, I've actually got that here today, that zine. That's called Check the Rhyme. So you had to sort of like guess the next, you had to guess like the rhyme using the illustrations from page to page. So it had like all the answers on the back. I mean, they are a bit weird, so you'd probably go straight to the answers with that one. But
that's nice, man. I do like the style when it is unique, isn't it? Look at these, they're fantastic. I love the colour and the Wario.
Oh yeah, got Wario.
That's a really good segue into what we're going to do later, because it is on Wario's gold mine. So that's wonderful, yeah.
Cheers.
Really love your work, man. Thanks. So how do we get to, if you're an individual and you want to buy any of the, well, what do you sell first of all?
So I've got prints, got zines. On my Etsy store, which is linked through the website, I've only got
So how do I find that? Is that here?
Yeah, straight through to shop, and it should take you through to the Etsy store. I've only got my Wes Anderson stuff at the moment, so did like a Wes Anderson like zine, just did like one character from each of the films, just to celebrate it.
So you can get that through Etsy.
Yeah, that's been really popular. That was fun to work on. I actually sold that at Leeds Comic Book Festival a few years ago.
Wow!
And someone who, have you seen Isle of Dogs? The latest one.
Did we? I'm terrible. I can't remember.
Film. The Three Dogs.
Oh yeah, have you? Is that Wes Anderson? Is it? Okay. Now it's making sense to me.
Well, someone who worked on it bought one of the zines at the festival, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, I bet you were stoked about that.
Yeah, when she picked it up, I was like, oh no, she's going to put it back down and walk away, but she bought it, so that's
nice. Cool. Right, I've come back to the main camera there. I've noticed you brought what looks like, to me, a creative bag of goodies.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we have a look through?
Oh no, yeah, go for
That'd
it.
be awesome.
Cheers.
That is a typical artist.
I know, yeah, covered in
folder, by the
stickers. See what I've got. I've got the video game prints here somewhere. So this is the depressed like Mario. So some of this is my work.
Can we show that up to the camera?
Yeah, go for it.
Awesome.
Some of it is my mate's work as well.
That's awesome. Wow. That is absolutely amazing.
Cheers.
Is this just printed? So you draw this and then it's printed onto like a certain paper?
Yeah, so these are all like risograph prints. Nice. So I did that all by hand, scanned it into Photoshop, sort of like refined it, and then...
What do you want to look at that? It's just awesome. Like the feel of the paper is awesome.
It's like a really nice ink, so it's sort of similar to like silkscreen print, but done in a sort of like photocopier type machine. They're like got two ink drums, and then like an impressions made from like the illustration onto the ink drums, and you get like this really nice sort of texture sort of feel with the ink.
And explaining that for you at home, because obviously you can see it on the camera, but actually the feel and the touch of it is fantastic. Just in the chat there, Dead Pixel say, who is Wes Anderson? I think we've covered that. Dead Pixel, would you mind linking in there just a link to some of his bits and pieces? And we need to pop your links in as well. In fact, I'll do that now while you're talking. What's that one that you've got there?
So this is all part of like the same exhibition, really. Like I did the London Marathon last year, so we did like an exhibition. Yeah.
Well, congrats. What time did you get?
It was 4 hours 25 minutes.
Okay, cool.
It was like the hottest marathon on record. That's my excuse. My time. But yeah, it was for the British Heart Foundation, so I thought it'd be cool to do a video game exhibition called Get a Life. Alex from, do you know the Paul Pry?
Yes,
Yeah, he
we do.
happily
Yeah.
let me sort of put an exhibition on, and my mates did some like video game illustrations for it, and we raised quite a bit.
Can we
of money.
show these in a? Just go through them all on the camera. 'cause I think they're all worth. Jack, can I pass these over to you and you just put them in front of the camera? So, and just as we do that, if we just explain each of them for us, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm worried about.
Oh
Because
no!
it's so nice. I'm worried about damaging them.
Oh no! Don't worry.
I'll pop them there.
These are yours. So.
Oh, awesome.
That is by Simon Reed. That's Skyrim. So he's got like all the items like in his
nice. Okay, awesome.
inventory like pack. Yeah, that one's probably my favourite. I loved that one.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
Let's have that one back. Jack, look, Jack's staring at it off camera, so no one can see what's going on. You can look at it later.
And this one is
Jack, next one. Come on, my glamorous assistant.
obviously Tekken with Paul and Yoshimitsu.
Yoshimitsu, remember that? You versus me. That looks like our sense of humour there. We haven't done King Brother for a while, have we? That's what that reminds me of, King Brother.
This one is actually amazing as well. This Samus.
Oh wow, that one is awesome.
And that's 3 colours as well, believe it or not.
Just 3 colours?
Yeah, I was like, Joe, it was supposed to be 3 colours, but he's like, it is 3 colours.
Wow.
I don't know how he did it.
So just to explain for you at home there, you probably don't get the... It's well worth having these.
Yeah.
You don't get it through a screen. Like, when you touch them, it's nice to have a bit of art. It's the first time we've had art in the
definitely.
brewery, actually. It just makes the place cooler, which is nice. So we've got everyone crowded behind the camera there looking at the
This
prints
one.
that come out.
That's another one I did. That's
Ganon and Zelda.
Come on, show it to the camera.
Let's see.
that was fun to do.
Oh, so that's Ganondorf in the background and then Zelda.
Link.
Sorry, Link, yeah.
Classic mistake.
Yeah.
Navi's
Is Navi there? Oh, yeah, I can see Navi. The blue.
Poison in
Oh,
the
yeah.
That's it, yeah. I love your take on Link, actually. He looks like...
an actual.
He looks a bit...
Like a
yeah.
fantasy elf.
Oh, I love the 3 hearts. You've only got half a heart left.
Yeah, I thought I had to like sneak it in because it was for the British Heart Foundation. I thought, get the
Wow.
That's
the
so
theme in there.
Come on then,
so-
Jack, let's have this one. Come on, you can look later.
that's Jake's. It wasn't like a particular like video game. He's quite an old man. He doesn't have technology or anything. So
See if I can get the top in.
So some of these, are these for the giveaway for
yeah,
2 weeks afterwards? I think we're going to have to keep some of these and put them into the set.
yeah. That's why I thought I'd bring a few, and I got the Wario as well. The Wario picture.
I think we're going to keep Wario out. I loved Wario. Oh, there he is, look. Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
He's awesome.
I saw the Link and the Ganondorf as well. They were really good.
cheers.
You might have to set your time with that in front of your face.
Oh God.
It is
It'll be 4 hours and
absolutely
50
wonderful,
minutes.
yeah.
It's the hottest day in the brewery.
Wonderful.
Got my excuse ready.
Good.
You play Mario Kart?
I played Mario Kart in Japan on the bullet train. Lots of like people looking over my shoulder doing, horrible like corners and stuff like that. But I used to play quite a bit of Double Dash.
Oh yeah,
'Cause-
that's my favourite one.
Yeah, there's like
Okay.
4 of us at home, so it'd get like really competitive. One of my brothers actually did like snap Double Dash in half once. It got really heated and it got neck and neck, and it was a 16 race tournament and it got down to Rainbow Rows, and we just had to like come forth and we won the tournament, and I was streaming, like I was like crying with laughter, and Ollie just opened the disc tray and like got it. Yeah. Rage quit. Just went. So
The room just fell aside.
So just going to say hello there to Beowulf. He says these are great. So there you go.
cheers.
We've got somebody who's
Thanks.
tuned back this last week, and he's said how good they are as well. So wonderful. We have been talking about it. I think it might be time for it. My voice has gone into that pattern where we go. Star in a cart.
Oh, no.
Here we go. So we're going to set this up for you. You
Yeah.
need a cushion because you have to sit on the keg, beer
Okay.
keg of power. We drag you in front of the camera so that we can see your face.
Oh, cheers.
We might have to reposition it slightly. Sorry guys, while we just get it repositioned, and we shall also get it up. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Jack's making a spectacle of you. There you go. And we'll switch to Mario Kart. So there you are. And we'll get you the controllers ready. What we're going to do with these prints? We need somewhere to keep them safe.
Oh yeah, that's a tough part.
Tell you
Yeah.
what, give them to Lee, and Lee
Lee will keep
figure
them
that
safe
out.
somewhere.
Trying to see.
Yeah. And a bit of a private joke there. We've been moaning at Lee because he likes to leave things in the sink. We have a tiny little sink. So yeah, just let you know why he was saying putting them in the sink.
Turn that down a bit because I think it might be a bit too loud.
Yes. Okay, guys. Josh, how you feeling?
Not gonna lie, I'm nervous, but in my mind I'm like, it's just Mario Kart. What am I doing? But
Well, I am interested in this because every time we get somebody on,
yeah,
we can. Some of them say they're not nervous,
cheers.
but we take back the Joy-Cons afterwards and they're covered in sweat.
Yeah, I can feel it.
We have cleaned them, just so you know. And then I was doing a challenge that Jack set us the other day, and I was literally shaking. We were playing Super Mario 64,
Yeah.
trying to get a star in each of the sections, and I was literally trembling towards the end. So yeah, it's strange the way it happens. Hi to Ginsters. She says amazing work. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Go through the rules quickly.
Yeah.
Don't know if you've seen this before, but
Yeah.
your first 3 laps are a practice lap. So those times don't count.
Yeah.
So do whatever you want in those 3, and we'll give you some tips as you go going through. 1 mushroom per lap.
Okay.
So if you use 2 mushrooms in 1 lap, it gets
Yeah.
discounted. And Brad had a bit of issues with that, and his time got discounted.
And he was the first
Controversial.
one. Yeah, it was controversial.
Oh.
You can use a mushroom at the end of the lap and over the others,
Yeah.
but then you'll get 3 timed laps,
Okay.
and the best of those count.
Okay.
So your first ones, even if you set your fastest time in the first one, it's not going to count.
Okay.
The second ones will. So whenever you're ready, you should be set up to retry it. Is
Yeah.
your
Now the
Mario-
controls.
A
quick refresher?
I mean, yeah, the refresher would be good.
So A on the Switch, that's go.
Yeah.
And then your right trigger is drift.
Cool.
And then your left bumper is boost,
Okay.
I believe.
Left trigger.
Left trigger is boost, yeah.
So there you go.
So just retry.
So we will talk you through the lap, if you like, and give you some tips just to help you as we've helped everyone else. So if you press the button just after the 2 appears, you'll get a bit of a boost.
But your first lap's never going to be the quickest, is it? Because it's off the line.
But you are looking for 10 coins.
Yeah.
Once you're up to 10 coins, you are going get a bit of a top speed boost. That's right, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you hold the drift button, there are 3 stages of boost that you can get. Your wheels will ultimately change colour after you drift for a certain length of time. So if you drift around this corner, for example, and keep going, eventually you get a bit of a boost. Okay. You can press your.
Feel my head tilting. Like. I've no neck at the end of this.
Oh, Lee just booted the camera. So we have the camera covering part of the lap, but that's just so that you can't see the times at home. And when we do your time lap, we will be messing about with a bit of paper, so you can't see the time
Oh,
either.
we do need to put that a little bit, actually.
Oh yeah. So it's just going to reposition the camera so So how you feeling? You're up to your 10 coins now, which is good.
I'm not going to get cocky.
So you've used one mushroom so far.
Cool.
Not gone into what? Oh, it's first time. Oh no, you've been in Wario's hole before.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
got experience in that. The troll toll. Oh.
Oh.
That's a good reference. I like that.
So you've not opted to use a mushroom at the end of the lap and then save one.
I mean, I keep forgetting about the mushrooms, to be honest.
Ah, okay. I wonder whether it was a tactic or whether it was a. You can gain a boost when you come off a lip or an edge.
Yeah.
If you press the drift button, Mario will do a little bit of a trick and he'll boost at the same time. So there's another one. So if you'd have done it at the end of that lip there, the hot button, you'd have got a boost.
The hot button. Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, that's it. So I think you're ready now.
Yeah.
It's looking solid.
It is looking solid actually. You never know how it's going to be.
No,
But you didn't use all your mushrooms there.
No. Gotta remember.
So there we go. Josh the artiste. How are you feeling?
Fastest
I'm alright,
time
I'm alright.
to be 45-0.
45-0.
45-0 is fastest
Who's
time.
going to do the covering of times?
I'll do that.
Oh, very good. I'm glad of that because I didn't want to do it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Yeah, so just at home, we've got a high tech. Let's just show you what we've got, a high tech solution for that, Josh. We've got
Can't beat it.
a bit of paper. So there we go. Oh,
Classic
we're back
paper.
onto Josh's website there. Let's go to Mario Kart again. There we go. So whenever you're ready, hit retry. I'm going to do some commentating on your lap this week.
Oh god.
To build the tension.
Here we go.
Okay,
How are you feeling? Pressure?
Yeah, scared.
Mario's ready.
Flashback
Lights
to the
out.
marathon.
Lights out and away we go. He's off the line, no boost.
I can
Into
never
the
get
first
that boost. Like double dash, I would always get that boost, but just making excuses now.
So, 1 coin so far. Round the first corner, no drift. Next corner, good drift. Picks up 2 coins, avoids all the bats. Lines himself up for another 2 coins, onto 5. Round the corner. Oh, picks up another boost. Nice tight line. No trick off the
Can't risk it.
jump. It's not risking it. It's a nice straight line.
I'm being
through there.
boring.
He's aiming for Wario's hole.
I'm going for it.
Gets a boost off the minecart. Safely into Wario's hole. Hits the 2 boosts on 7 coins, 8 coins. He's going to cross the line. You've got 8 coins,
keep
a
forgetting to
boost,
use that.
all into the second lap, and you've hit the wall. Haven't used a mushroom. 1 mushroom used for this lap. Be careful not to use all your mushrooms or your lap will be disqualified, okay? It's up to 10 coins. Avoids the bats.
Oh,
no, he doesn't avoid them.
Goddamn back.
Commentator's good.
Using the mushroom over the line
Yeah.
for your final lap, but
Ah, yes.
then it's all on the lap.
So you've got a decision to make now, Josh. You're either putting a banker lap, a safe lap,
Yeah. Keep that.
or use a mushroom across the line and get the highest possible speed and go for it. So what are you going to do? Oh, he's putting a safe lap. He's gone safe.
So I can use my mushroom.
Jack's doing a good job of covering up the times there, but you've got 1 mushroom to lose this lap. It's looking solid so far.
I'll use it now. Oh, God.
I'm pretty sure you were going to miss the bats there, but you decided to try and hit everyone you could.
It's my driving test all over again.
So in the midst of your final lap here, how nervous are you feeling now?
I'm not going to say anything I don't think. I'm going to jinx it if I say it.
So feeling solid. Good lap. Just hit the boost. Another boost. Final boost. Final corner. and across the line. Jack's going to cover the times up. Josh, if you'd like to come back onto the sofa, we're going to take a
photo.
I'll do that for you. Just going to cover the times from Josh.
Kept forgetting to use the mushrooms.
Oh, I'm taking a video instead, but that'll do. Oh, don't keep them covered. Controllers, let's get rid of that time. There we go. We're safe. We're back on the sofa. Jack, could you reposition us, the camera for us? How was that?
I should have used that mushroom. It's like I'm like a granny, just like trying to like stick to the rows. Like.
Right, here you go, Jack. I'll pass the video over to you, and we'll get the time written down. I can hear some shuffling in the brewery. I'm going to have a drink in the time. Scissors. Infamous scissors have been lost. There they are. Getting my voice ready for the time.
Been worrying about.
Would
that
you like
all
to,
week.
actually, if you'd like to stand up, you can have a look at the leaderboard and see where you'd like to come.
That'll be pretty good. But...
So it's looking at the top time there, Luke's, which is a
45.079.
45.079.
Top 4 would be good. I mean,
So
I'm
where
happy about
where wouldn't you like to come?
below Joel right there.
The 57.23.
Below Joel.
Pretty confident
Yeah.
you've
Joel from Drop Bear Beer
Joel.
Company.
Joel. Sorry, butchered the name there.
Don't worry, we love to butcher a name here. Oh, someone's locked my phone. There you go.
This is the intense part of this.
Yeah, so you lean forward. Now we've got Ross sat in the background there. See him starting to move his hands pensively. I think he's nervous about Mario Kart more than anything else.
It's down. It's written. Hand
Don't
it over.
drop it. Right, guys, on stream, what do you think? Josh.
I've had sleepless nights.
Amazing artist.
Cheers.
Are you good in a Mario Kart?
50-50.
50-50.
Yeah.
Josh. The artist. Top time there is
45.079.
you did it. You wouldn't want to be doing it in a 50, would you?
No.
You did it in a 40.
It's a good start.
Yeah,
Good start.
That's a good, yeah. Take that.
9, which places you between where?
It's either John. Well, you got to beat John. Will you beat John? You've
John.
beaten Brad.
Beating Brad. John did a time
I'll
of.
take that.
49.026.
You did it in a 49.526, which places you above Brad.
Above Brad.
I'll take that.
Above Brad.
Sorry, Brad.
I think the mushrooms done you there.
Yeah, I was an idiot.
He's put a safe banker lap in.
I mean, I didn't want to fall off the track. That was the main thing. But then,
Yeah, I mean, there was a chance that you might have been.
too much, concentration on that.
So there you go.
No, but
Safe
Yeah.
lap, safely above Brad.
survived.
We
Nice.
can put a hot, because it is hot in the brewery. we'll
Yeah,
put a bracket hot.
It's pretty warm, isn't it?
No, I think it's all right in here. So there you go. Right, everybody. We need to get one of those images. Can we have Wario back up? We need you with your time and Wario, and we'll take a screen grab from that for social media.
I feel like his face is like mocking me. Like
Yeah. So we've had a few of these photos now. If you wouldn't mind holding that up, you have got brackets hot in the brewery.
Cool.
And if you could hold it, if you go up close to the camera, let me move it so you can see it. Hang on.
Oh, we can't.
weird
Closer, closer. We need your face in.
There you go. Is that alright?
No, you need your face in, man.
Oh, I don't want to see my mug.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good, man. Okay. Wonderful.
Cheers. Thank you.
So, nice. Thank you very much for coming on. then, John.
Cheers. Thanks, Aaron.
It's wonderful to have you on. We will be in touch with about the beer design.
Awesome.
So watch out for that. That'll be up on the website. We're going to put some of your pictures up in good places around the brewery so that they're seen, so that they're with us every stream. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
And then, just as a reminder, we'll give some of your prints away as in a giveaway in a couple of weeks.
Cool.
So,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Cheers.
Thank you very much for coming on.
Awesome. Yeah. Cheers, Aaron.
We're going to bid farewell to you now, and I'm going to carry on and Phil while we say goodbye to you, and then
Cool.
we've got another guest just on after. So yeah,
Nice.
good to see you.
Yeah,
Thanks very much, man.
Cheers.
Off we go. Well, guys, how was that? Let us know in the chat. Dead Pixel says mine was a wet lap. I'm not sure how it was wet in here, but yes, perhaps it is.
Pretty wet.
How's things going on with the beer, Lee?
We are mashing in.
We're still mashing in.
Yeah.
Next process to do will be the sparge. So, how much longer have we got left at the mash?
I think it's roughly about half an hour. We have a timer. So
15 minutes.
15
What time it goes on?
minutes. Jack, will you mind changing the screen over for me? So, guys, wonderful. Please let us know what you think as Jack jumps across the camera. That will be available on our Twitch highlights shortly, and then will be uploaded to YouTube later. It is nearly 1 o'clock. We're ahead of schedule, which is good. So let's have a look what's going on in the brewery. Lee's taking close care of our beer. I think it might be time to bring on our second guest. He's not looking nervous.
Oh, he's got things to grab.
There's one thing.
He's gone to get stuff. So we'll probably... One thing we didn't mention earlier, Lee, is you're doing cocktails today, aren't you?
I am indeed. Good to have you. Right.
So yeah, if you follow us on Instagram and have a look at our live video, which is there, you'll be able to see the cocktail bits and pieces which Lee has. I'm going to switch to the camera and show you that. There you go. He's got a cocktail shaker.
Shaking nothing.
The ingredients are laid out on the desk, but we're going to show you that shortly. Once at about 2 o'clock, we'll be there. But before that, we have another guest. A revolving door of guests today. Ross, hello.
How are you doing?
How's it going, man? Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for getting me on.
Now, Ross, if you were following, where did we post that? It was Facebook, was it? And Instagram?
Instagram, very embarrassing photo of me.
There was a photo of you.
It sums me up, I think.
It's a wonderful photo of you. In fact, we might have it to show. We'll see if we can find that for you. But, yeah.
I brought you a gift, actually.
Have you?
Yeah.
What'd you do that for?
I mean, because I've been away and I figured you might be able to utilise one of these.
What on earth is that?
That's a bottle opener for you.
Pass it up to the camera there.
That is
horse
no, that is a kangaroo's testicles, because I've been in Australia, haven't I?
Actually, is it
An actual kangaroo's testicle.
Kangaroo's testicles, all scrotum.
genuine scrotum?
Genuine
I'm
scrotum.
just going to move the
They're
screen
like-
so we're not turning sideways, guys. Let's have a look.
It has a label.
Do you like
and
how Lee's
everything.
cuffing it instantly?
I was holding it from the top, and Lee instantly held it how it should be held.
Oh, God.
Caressing.
Yes.
Well, it actually, this is a genuine product.
I think I left the price on
harvested,
there as well. So
processed in accordance with.
Those
I'm not
rules.
too sure how you can harvest a scrotum.
I mean, you probably have to kill the
accordance.
kangaroo first, right?
Yeah.
Initially.
Okay.
Yeah.
But thank you very much.
It's solid.
For the guys at home,
Not squishy.
is it? Let me pass those back over here. Let me have a. Don't throw them. Yeah, they are solid. They've stuffed them.
Yeah, well, I guess you can't just leave the balls in there, can you?
Oh, I don't know.
Are you disappointed?
But there we go. Thank you very much. I'm going to leave those on the table in sight. Thank you very much. So, for those of you at home who might not know, if I can get the words out, Ross is one of our good friends for a long time, actually. Lived with these guys at various stages of their life. And then you disappeared off to Australia, didn't
I
you?
moved to the other side of the world.
And then told us you weren't coming back.
Well, I'm going to visit. Yeah, I'm here at the moment.
So he's come back for a visit now.
I've come back to drink some of your beer and to see how it looks in here, actually.
Nice.
Most of it, yeah.
Have you been watching us
I have,
from
yeah. From time to
Australia?
time. Time difference is a bit weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, midnight, midday.
You're going to bed while we're streaming.
Basically, yeah. I normally fall asleep listening to you talk. It's just you, though.
Hey.
I'll take a seat.
Is that the stream, or is that some other thing that's going on privately? I think we'll leave it at that. So, yeah. So, I mean, actually, I know you've spoke to these guys.
Yeah.
But I've not spoke to you. This is like perhaps the second time we've seen each other.
Yeah, I mean, we
was
can sort
flying.
of walk past each other, yeah.
So, what have you been up to?
Bartending mostly, yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, I've been working in a few different venues, and when I get back out there, I'm going to be part of the management for a new bar that's opening,
Wow.
which is pretty cool. Yeah.
They don't have a website yet. No.
They haven't got anything yet.
No. Okay.
We've not even changed our name officially, so...
As soon as you get that up there, let us know,
Yeah,
and we will link it for
definitely.
guys in the
Quite
chat
cool,
so that
yeah.
we can maybe put a picture board of what
Absolutely.
Ross is up to.
We'll bring you some beer. Bring them some beer from here.
Yeah, nice.
It's a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah, it does travel on the plane.
It does.
We've tested it.
Good. How?
Well, my wife works in an airline.
That's convenient, actually.
You're not smuggling it, by the way. It's all above board.
Off at Australia sometimes as well.
Yeah, I actually saw him more recently than you.
Yeah, which is odd. My wife, international jet setter that she is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did want to ask you what your relationship is. Well, I asked most of our guests what their relationship with beer is.
I mean, long-time drinker of beer.
Yeah, I was going to say, obviously we've seen that picture now. We
Beer
know that
enthusiast.
you...
General booze enthusiast, actually.
Yeah.
But beer, special place in my heart. Definitely, being northern.
See, I probably don't know this much about your alcoholic life. I know your mixology life,
Yeah.
because you worked in a bar and we used to come in and drink your cocktails all the time,
Yeah.
and obviously you've done well in a few competitions as well.
Mhm.
But what is it with you and beer then? What sort of beer do you like?
Oh, I guess that always goes back to when I was 18 in Wylam Brewery in Newcastle, which is a pub I used to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of cask beer.
Nice.
And they've actually developed into being this huge craft brewery thing in the north. I think we're going to have some of their stuff on at some point.
In the north.
In the north, the true north, in Newcastle.
Getting very Game of Thrones.
But they went
there
from a
for
very
us to
small thing, just cask stuff, to big. I'm actually going to be up there this week doing a bit of a visit. So that should be fun.
You're going to come and see us in BrewCon?
That is a plan, because it's just down the road. So
Nice.
while you're there.
So tune in. Ross will pop in for a little bit of a chat again, interview Mark too.
And the drink.
Have we got some bits and pieces set up? Have we got that photo that we can embarrass you with?
The Instagram one.
Did you set it up for us, Jack?
I think it'll just be in
I
the,
think it's on
your...
our page.
That's it.
Ah, yes.
Lots of likes.
So here we
hoping
go. I'm
no
going to
one
show
would
you
have seen
guys
that.
our Instagram page just for a treat. So there we are. We've got Josh's image there. That's one of our posts. So please click on that and have a look at it. But there you are, Ross. Talk us through that photo.
Doing what I do best. That must be sometime around Christmas, but that's just me being, drunk, I guess, in front of a massive back bar at my girlfriend's house.
That's your girlfriend's house?
Yeah, look how much booze they've got.
Is that why she's your girlfriend?
I mean, I
I'll
can't
put
say
you on the
that.
spot there.
No,
Yeah.
if she's watching.
Absolutely yes.
Yeah, look at that. That's a side car, that is.
So
cocktail.
there.
Your favourite cocktail?
That is my favourite cocktail, yeah. Bit of Contro, bit of brandy.
Yeah, you've done well with some cocktails. What was that cocktail that you placed quite highly with? Tell
that was
viewers
the Amaro Montenegro competition, the Vero bartender last year. The best bartender competition. That was in London.
Mm-hmm.
And that was Amaro Montenegro and a bit of vermouth. And actually, probably the most stressful day of my life. Because the way it works with cocktail competitions is you'll have, there was 14 people competing. And typically, if I'm going to be in a competition, it's a hat pull thing, the order that we go in. And I'm always the last one to go on stage. Which means that for 4 hours, you get to watch everyone else make really cool drinks while you sit there and poo yourself.
Yeah.
It's horrendous.
Much
Honestly,
better to get that sort of.
You just want to get out of the way and then
then
you can drink their cocktails and not stress about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun actually. It's good. Yeah, more of that coming up.
So what did you put into that cocktail?
So Amaro Montenegro, which is an Amaro, so like a bitter Italian liqueur, and that was mixed with Kochi vermouth and Chinotto reduction, which is like an Italian soft drink, but that's quite bitter, a bit like Coke, but nice. So
how do you make that sort of thing? Because obviously there's a few things that go straight over my head.
Most of the words I just said are probably. So I guess you just concept things first, and you look for flavors that you want to find, and then ways to add process. So reductions, it's quite obvious that, it's like reducing things down to a syrup, so it's easier to use. A lot of the same way that you build a recipe for beer, I guess, is a lot of the same stuff goes in the cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
So you try and find a way to get an ingredient in there and make it sort of showcase its flavour. Because if you're using stuff that you can't taste in the end result, a cocktail has to be kind of better than the sum of its parts. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. It's got to be better than everything that goes into it.
Nice. I like the way that looks. There you go,
A
Lee.
bit like how a mango beer should taste like mango.
Yes, which
Yes.
you said maybe 15 times in the last 2 days.
We
that
tried
is-
the rhubarb and custard beer, didn't we?
That just tastes like rhubarb and custard flavouring.
Yeah.
That was great. That was interesting.
It was good. It wasn't.
It tastes like it said, but
It
it didn't
tastes like
taste
it
good.
said, but I didn't enjoy it as
Didn't
much.
taste like beer.
Rhubarb and custard sweet tastes better separate.
Yeah, to beer. Have a beer and some sweets.
Yeah,
I suppose
yeah.
the difference between cocktails and brewing is you don't have that long period of time where some like yeast is performing its action on that beer. You can make a cocktail
Really quick.
quickly,
It's like an
taste
easy
it,
version.
and go, okay, well, I'll add some more mango because it doesn't
Yeah,
taste
yeah,
like
yeah.
mango.
Can't do that with beer.
Just made me think we are in this process of producing a mango beer, and you can see the fresh mango that's going into it, so it should taste like mango.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But we tasted a lot of beers on the tasting stream that purportedly are mango. So the assumption would be that they may perhaps put some mango in or some mango juice or whatever they're using, but it doesn't taste like mango. So we're waiting with bated breath on this one, Lee.
Yeah, it's an interesting thought, the difference between fresh fruit flavour and then extract fresh or fruit flavour. So think the flavouring of a strawberry starburst compared to an actual fresh strawberry.
Yeah.
Both are recognisable as strawberry flavours, but entirely different.
Yeah.
I've just read some comments on there, which is going to make us all laugh.
What we got?
Ross looks like he needs a bigger boat. You are looking very nautical today. Is that the Australian influence?
Yeah, when I went over there, I brought all my suits because that's what we wear in bars and stuff in England. A lot of bars. And rocked up at work in a waistcoat, and everyone was wearing Hawaiian shirts. It's just the uniform out there, most places. So I've stuck with it.
Oh, so you've gone back to it.
I've
You
just
should have
embraced my.
embraced it and gone in a
Gone
suit.
in, just be the one guy in a waistcoat and tie.
Yeah.
It's not very comfortable though. It's quite warm out
No, I can
there.
He's like, sweet.
If you
Yeah,
came
it's
over
weird.
here and you were going to those bars and you rocked up in an Hawaiian shirt, you were the
I've
only
been laughed
one.
at a lot actually. So
What?
Just being, since I got here, I haven't worn anything apart from Hawaiian shirts. So it's yeah. The guys from Tonic will probably make a comment when they come in.
So it continues. Dead Pixel, you look like you need a bigger boat. I'm not sure the boating influence.
Oh, I got boat shoes on actually.
Okay, very good. Right, it's probably time for enough chat. I did make some notes. Let me just check that I've actually covered everything I wanted to. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You work in a bar.
I do.
We've done your Instagram picture.
Thank you for that.
Time for Mario Kart.
Let's play some Mario Kart.
Nice.
Yes.
You've seen it happen. So you're going to have to get on the keg of power.
Keg of power.
Jack will reposition the camera. I'll get set up. Are you feeling confident? Have you been practicing?
I haven't. No, that's normally I do. That's what you do.
You actually asked me for a little practice, didn't you?
Then you wouldn't.
I said no.
It's incredibly cruel, but good also. Ross, famous mixologist.
I'm not famous yet. Just mixologist.
Soon to be famous mixology on the soon to be famous brewery.
Coctologist.
Nice.
So this is the TV I'm looking at. Is that my?
That is your face, and that is what is live currently.
That's my old monitor, isn't it?
That is your old monitor.
This is your old monitor. Yeah, we have stolen your monitor. There's news just in on that bombshell. We no longer have a monitor because we stole it.
Quite okay. I can't actually. It won't fit my hand. Like
It's
huge.
pinned to the wall, so you
Okay.
can't have that.
So let's switch to what I hope is Mario Kart.
4.
There we go. I'll do it like that. How's that?
Can you just check the levels?
Check the levels. Check that it's all good. You should be able to hear that at home. Let us know if you can't. I'm going to move that over here. And then we need that switching. Yeah.
It's making me quite nervous now. Actually,
It's strange how that
just
happens.
playing Mario Kart. It's supposed to be relaxing.
You just keep telling yourself that. I'm sure it's nice and relaxing. I've turned this. No, I haven't. There we go. Quit. It's no good quitting now, Ross. Oh, you actually quit.
Let's see what he says. No.
Ross, are you comfortable with the controls?
I feel like I've got a general kind of idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, now that we've quit, we can go through why we're picking Mario on standard and standard, can't we?
Yeah, because we had a big vote to decide what we should go with, and nobody showed up to tell us, so we chose Mario.
And that just press up, so you don't race against.
Okay,
this time.
yeah, up solo race.
What's going on?
There you go.
That's it. Have you got a sticky
I
controller?
have my...
There we go.
He's lost all his ability to play games.
So Ross from a
Is it practice
Hawaiian
here?
Yeah.
Ross from a Hawaiian boat.
Now I'm
Were you
expecting-
listening along when Josh was playing, or do you want us to run through the tips and tricks of this?
I think I'll be alright.
Okay, so we won't do that then.
I mean, I'm not gonna play very well because I'm not very good at it. But...
Well, you got 1 coin so far. Remember on your
Good
first
start.
lap, it's good to get yourself up to 10 coins.
Yes.
That straight is actually named after you.
Is it?
Yeah, the bot straight. So the private joke is Chris. Did Chris join us for Christmas last year?
No, we went and saw him, didn't we?
Chris joined us for Joshmas. No,
Is that a new holiday I don't know about?
that's what I was. That's where I got confused. Chris joined us for Rossmas. No, Ross joined us for Christmas, and we played a game, didn't we? What was that
Yeah.
game called? Cockroach Poacher.
Cockroach poker. Are
Oh
you
my
having
goodness.
a stroke?
I must be.
Are you alright?
Cockroach Poach. Can't even. This week. I can't talk. So yeah, we're playing that game anyway, and Ross was so drunk that
Are you about to say that I was mispronouncing things? Because that's what you've done for the last.
yeah, that he was mispronouncing.
Well,
Words.
this isn't going well, Ross.
This is
Gotta
going
say.
absolutely terribly.
So this lap would have been discounted. Just,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm just trying to get back into the swing of
To
it.
the swing of things.
Is it better to go in Wario's Hill?
yes.
Ooh, I don't know. Fastest time ever uses a heavy cart
But we're
that
not.
doesn't go in
Wario's.
Wario's
But
Hill.
there's 3 boosts in there, so
Yeah.
Are we playing 150cc?
we are, yeah.
And it still feels faster than anything I've ever done. I just can't even drive. Unbelievable.
Oh dear, dear, dear.
Well, this is his last practice.
Miserable.
This is big pressure. I thought you were going to do well.
Yeah, I thought Ross was going to do
I thought
well.
so
You-
too.
You are a bit of a gamer, aren't you?
I am,
think I remember
yeah.
the first time I met you. Actually, it was when you lived it with Lee.
Good times.
And didn't you have You had your own separate bedrooms, obviously. Let's
Yeah,
make this clear. But you did have the beds on the floor.
We did. We didn't have bed frames at that point.
Yeah, you just had a mattress on the floor.
It was starting out. Yeah.
And but you did have virtually every gaming console ever conceived.
Yes. Yeah.
So no bed frame, but every single console.
That must be said that I already had the consoles before I
We
moved
had
to
our
Leicester.
priorities.
Yeah, priorities in order. Big TV.
Yeah.
So your
Vintage
quickest time
games.
there would have beaten Brad, but you
Well,
wouldn't
that's
be
good.
beaten Josh.
Or, as long as I beat Brad, I think that's. Am I allowed
Let's
to
go. Oh, we're in. Oh, we're in.
Going.
Straight in.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
away.
Let's go.
Okay. Ross
Yes.
from Australia.
From Newcastle, who lives in Australia.
From Australia, who lives in Newcastle. Master mixologist.
Coctologist.
Coctologist. Brought us some kangaroo balls as a present. Along the bot straight.
Along with
1 to
Austria.
6 coins. This is looking a lot more neat and tidy. Got a boost. Into a second drift. Hits the wall and misses the boost. First lap, not too bad. Doesn't get the minecart boost. On this long, twisty
Oh,
section.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh, hit the wall.
It's not good start, is it?
Right, boost
Bounce.
along the line. Right.
Bounced off Wario's hole.
Okay, get that.
Got all the coins.
Boost across the line,
Okay.
remember.
So
Yeah.
he's boosted across the line and he's away. Lap 2 of 3. He's given himself 2 fast attempts. Down the up and down straight. Is he going to drift this corner? He does. Starts it nice and early. Gets the boost. First time he's taken that corner well.
Thank you.
2 coins up to 10 coins. Bot straight. This is looking solid actually. Another drift and a boost here. And nice and clean.
No, not at all.
Oh, okay, so a little bit of fastest time. Luke did actually hit the wall in Wario's hole, didn't he?
Yeah, often.
Oh,
Off the
second.
back
Oh, 4, 5 wall hits.
gonna be
This
that
lap
good.
is disappearing. Right, is he going to boost across the line? No. You've wasted a mushroom.
I have wasted a mushroom. Is it here?
Using it now.
Can't use it again.
That's my downfall.
Mushrooms. It's
Don't
been.
use another mushroom, Ross.
I'll do my best now, see.
Oh, he's taking the outside line there. Found some grip
That was
around
not
the outside
deliberate.
of the
Not
bend.
deliberate.
Are those Joy-Cons sweaty?
Very, very, very sweaty hands.
I thought they would be. He's hit the wall again.
Minecart.
Got the minecart though. That's good. Plunging into Wario's hole.
Unbelievable.
Oh no, Ross! That means your fastest time would probably be your first lap, I would think, but the times
Unbelievable.
covered properly. If you'd like to come and take a seat again, Ross.
It's crumbled
I think
under
I'll let the
pressure.
team down.
Somebody needs to take a note of those times. Dead Pixel says, do that during the presentation, Bert. No pressure, ha ha ha. Oh yes. Stumbling my words.
Yeah.
He's put it into my head now, hasn't he?
Is he calling you out on that?
Yeah, he's calling me out because I've got a presentation to do at BrewCon Leeds. He's like, try and stumble your words at BrewCon Leeds. Thanks for that, Chris. And then F. Oh, we can probably say that on stream, can't we? F. Brad.
Someone just get.
That's what Dead Pixel. That's what Jericho Rax kept saying, wasn't it? Yeah, it was funny. So, have you got those times now, there, Lee?
Yes.
We're going to remove those off. We'll come back to you. We need the camera repositioned. Let's have a look at the brewery for the time being. What stage of the brew are we at, Lee?
Finishing the sparge. We're mashing out though.
Mashing out. There we go.
Not
Won't-
finishing the sparge, we're mashing out.
Sorry, yeah,
yeah.
finishing the mash.
Yeah. Mashing out.
Mashing the sparge.
Which leads us into the sparge. Oh,
Let's
making
see.
sure that Ross doesn't see his time.
It's going to be horrific. It's going to be worse than Brad.
So, where do you think you've come?
I think I've done worse than Brad.
What's Brad's time?
50 seconds. I think.
50.001. Third from bottom.
What's the other times on the board?
Dan was a 51.230.
You never play video games.
He doesn't.
Josh
What was the time above?
It was hot though.
It was hot.
49.526.
Okay.
And we've got John as well, 49.026.
And Joelle, who also fell off the map, was a 57.230.
She's probably the only person that's fallen off the map, isn't she? I think it's better than bottom.
Ross.
Yes.
From Australia and lives in Newcastle. Master cockologist.
Cocktailologist.
Cocktologist. Sorry. All the fastest times are in 40 seconds, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
You did it in 50 minus of the times that are 50.
There's a 50.001, which is Brad. So to beat Brad, you got to be exactly on 50.
Are you faster than Brad?
No, that's not possible, is it?
Wow.
50.050, beaten by Brad.
No.
Oh my goodness. Ross,
Shocking performance.
forever hang your head in shame.
That's
You
come back
won't
for
get-
season 2.
You will,
Yeah.
but
Might be
not
a
at
different
least
game.
for a year.
Oh, Jesus. It's going to stay on there for how long?
Well, I think we need
the
to get
more-
the leaderboard posted onto social media with everybody who's been on the board so far tagged into it,
Yeah.
and we'll tag them all in order,
Yeah.
just to make sure
That
that everyone knows where you are.
Oh, my God. Should have practiced.
Well, so it's been a whirlwind today. We spoke to Josh, we spoke to Ross, we spoke to Dead Pixel. Voda Snake is now in. I'm just going to read his chat. Let's reconfigure this so that we can see what's going on. Jack, would you mind switching the TV over? In fact, I'll do it. Voda Snake will just show you some kangaroo, or our gift that we've got
Well,
from...
I don't want to excite him.
I know that Mike,
It looks like a
otherwise known, would
shaving
really
brush,
appreciate
doesn't
that. I thought it was a shaving brush. You were going to tell me to shave off my beard. It's a good job that I didn't actually hold it up to my...
Face.
Oh, we did forget. Dead Pixels just reminded me to get you with your time in front of the camera so we can screen grab it.
Well, that's just embarrassing, isn't it? It's going to be...
Well, you can put a face if you want to, like an unhappy face or an angry face or something.
Oh, sad.
So come on there, you can see your camera there, nice and close. Offer it up to the camera. No, you can go closer than that.
You should... Just maybe... There we go.
Do it upside down.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Closer. Oh, you've got to be closer.
That's close enough.
Can you get your head in? There we go.
it's
You're being
close to being
screen
the
grabbed.
same time upside down. It's pretty close.
Ah, what? Because you're down under.
Yeah. We should put it on upside down, actually.
Okay, I'll put it on the top.
We'll put you on upside down. So there we go. So, Voda Snake, big hello to you. Hello, that's Mike.
Okay.
You do know Mike. On the gaming side, do you know that Crash Team Racing is out or will be soon?
I think it's already out.
Maybe.
It's out.
I think it is, aren't it?
Second season?
Second season. We'll put a vote in. We'll put a vote.
Yeah, nice. Thanks for that, Voda Snake. Dead Pixel, take a photo of the leaderboard for me. I really can't talk
What?
today.
A thought.
A leader fot. And then Voda Snake says, haha, I bought my mum some of them.
Testicles.
Ah, kangaroo balls, yes, I understand.
Screw it.
He probably just bought them some testicles, to be honest.
I was going to go somewhere along that, but I didn't. I won't do it. I'm not going to go there. So let's have a quick look at the...
Speaking of, I saw
I'm
someone
gonna wait.
wearing a Dickens cider shirt.
Dickens cider.
You saw someone wearing a Dick Insider shirt?
Yeah, he was walking around Asda with Dickens cider.
Is that a real thing? If it's not, it should be.
If it's not,
Spin
it
off.
should be.
It is. I think it's an Australian guy as well. We need to link that. I think you can link that in the chat now, Voda Snake. If you wanted to link that video, you can, so people know what we're talking about. there is a video. Someone talking, we'd like that. I was expecting you to come back with an accent.
I'm only gone 5 months. I'll try harder next time.
Yeah, try harder.
Very good. Right, it is 1:30. We've been going really quickly here. We're expecting tonic here at 2:00. So, what are we going to do in the interim? Let's have a look at the beers. The beer, rather. There's Lee posing. Actually, something exciting today. Exciting for me. I'm going to take over the brewing while Lee talks to tonic. And he's going to take over interviewing. So he can not mix his words up, but can mix a cocktail. Like that. And I will make a hash of the beer.
Wow, sparging, it's not.
Sparging's not too bad. It's open up a tap.
Open a tap and
Close the tap. But
keep a centimetre.
we have... Didn't it go wrong once and there was water all over the place?
Oh, that was chilling.
That was chilling. Something
always
different.
chilling. It's
Something
always
different. So yeah, shall we play? I'm sort of winding up to it. I'm expecting somebody to say it in a minute.
You want marbles?
Marbles. How would you like to play marbles, guys, at home? We'd like to. I'm going to switch to the beer. We're going to have a reshuffle round. Jack's going to take over and set us up marbles on stream. And then when we come back...
How far are we through the mashing?
I don't know. Lee lets us know. It looks like we're mashing out there. So the temperature, just so you know, I'll let you... is at 73 degrees. So we've obviously increased the temperature. It's looking nice and clear.
Smells good.
Nice and clear. Good malty smell in the brewery. Show them.
Just load this up for everyone.
Can I just show you something on the main camera again, Jack?
Yeah.
Josh didn't tell us and we didn't show off his pin badges.
Which I'm definitely going to put some of them on my bag.
We might speak to you though, so we'd like some gander eyes like that.
Oh yeah,
That'd be wonderful. Josh is now our best friend. We're talking to him about bits of artwork that we can do. I might find actually a place for these pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got the booklets as well.
Yeah,
Real life booklets. We're not showing that either.
Oh, yeah, go on.
So this is booklets. It's hard to do that.
Sorry.
Well, that's the timer going off.
That's the time. I mean, it's ready to sparge, which means I'm ready to do something else. I'm actually starving, hungry. Shall I talk about my chicken tango last night?
What does a townie mean? Because apparently I'm becoming one.
A townie?
A chav.
Is that a chav?
Chav, yeah. Why are you becoming a chav?
I don't know.
Townie.
There's a lot of,
from the 90s.
I know.
There's a lot of trolling going on today with our viewers. Taking the mick. Let's have a look. Should we read out? Voda Snake, you need to come on and set a time.
He does.
We do need you on. Marbles on stream, guys.
Right, so we need to find the longest one, don't we, for our 100 marble race.
Is this going to be are we going to do a marble race? Wow, look, there's a
355.
Oh, that's a good one. It's got to be. It's not one longer than 355, surely. Josh, have you played marbles on stream?
No, I haven't heard of it before.
So I'm going to set up my hotspot in the brewery so that some of the people who are with us can play along. Because obviously we don't use the Wi-Fi here because it drops frames for you guys. So, you got to go.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to say goodbye to Josh.
Cheers.
Cheers, man. Thank you very much.
No worries. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for joining.
It was awesome.
If you want to follow the rest of the stream, then follow us on Twitch and you'll be able to watch like the rest of the stream.
I'm a roast.
Yeah, nice.
Roasting and then
Yeah, cool.
catch you guys on stream. Yeah, cheers.
Right.
I'll do it again in a second.
What, today, Mike, that you almost popped over? So Mike said I almost popped over as I was going to take the kids to the Top Barn Farm.
Today?
Today.
Come in today. Come in and see us. We're more than happy for any guests to pop in. Oh, speaking of which, we had Lucy and Steve come in, who gave us a lovely review on Facebook. So check that for our...
I think
that.
Mike is
They got
just
some beers.
one-upped you with how he does iPlay. He's done iPlay !
Excellent, I think he's trolling me. Ginsters is in.
Metal Hands lurking in the corner. Always up for a bit of marbles.
He's straight in, isn't he? As soon as the marbles, as if he's watching from the background, and then he's straight in. That's nice. Josh, let us know. Have you had all the beers yet? Let us know what your tasting notes are on the beer and stream if you feel like that, or if you just want to concentrate on marbles. Then
Oh, that's a bit. Oh, I've started now.
oh, so we're away.
We're away.
2, 1.
So the idea is we're going to have
100 marbles dropping in here. Gander Brew straight into the lead. Dead Pixel. Yes. Oh,
we haven't won one for a while. We've been a part of every race, and we haven't.
Dead Pixel and Gander Brew going neck and neck. Looks like you've gone the long way round there, Dead Pixel. Don't know if you're going to come into play. Ginsters. Is it Ginsters or Ginsters?
Is it like the pasty? Ginster's pasties?
I don't know whether Chris has gone the faster route here or.
Oh, it looks like it.
Oh! Oh no, but he's hit the. Oh, we nearly went out there.
Oh no!
Oh dear, Josh. Always hanging about there. Voda Snake bringing up the rear. Ginsters.
This is a tight race.
It is a tight race. Kirsty's Metal Hands goes a separate route along with Gander Brew. Dead Pixel, Ginsters and Voda Snake.
They're all gone down the middle.
Curse and followed by Gander Brew. Oh, round the loopy doopies. Yeah.
Looks like he just edged it.
Oh no, he has literally.
Ah, this is where. Yeah, this is the longest track. I think this is the one that we do it on.
Yeah, this has got to be the one. Curse these Metal Hands into the lead.
That's all on this.
Oh, what happened
He
there?
went straight in then.
Did he drop round there? He's dropped off the map, hasn't he?
No, he's still in there.
Oh,
He's through. First in.
Dead Pixels in. Kirsty's Metal Hands to follow. I think Dead Pixel's got this now. He's away. Oh, he missed the boost though there. Oh, as did Kirsty's Metal Hands. They can both be caught up with somebody. Are we still in the washing machine? Oh, Dead Pixel straight through. What does Ginsters say? My brothers saw me eating a Ginsters pasty. The nickname's stuck and been around since.
Oh, look at
Very
this!
Good.
He's just snuck into the lead.
Oh my! Guess who's winning, Lee?
Us.
No,
Kirsty's Metal Hands.
correct.
I am Speed.
I am Speed.
Oh.
Oh!
No,
No,
Well, who's that?
that's our ghost.
Where's Voda Snake?
He's just been knocked off.
Oh, he's out. Our ghost has taken over, but Dead Pixel. This is a close fight.
They're still going, this map.
It's still going. We look at that. We went there.
There's a. Oh! Where are we going? Oh!
Oh! Come on! What's going to happen if we win the giveaway race? We'll have to go again, won't we?
What's going on? Who's winning?
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, it's a bit slow. It's a bit slow. Gander Brew's following. Where's Kirsty's Metal Hands?
Come on!
Come on! Come on!
Yes! 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 Oh, we have pulled that out of the bag.
Kersey's metal hands didn't win for once. I don't think we even picked up what happened there.
Sorry, Ginsters, you're miles behind. Sorry about that. Absolute fix. Oh, there he is.
I do like our new bottle opener. Oh, nearly dropped it. That'll be visible on the tasting stream now.
What a race. What an absolute race.
What a good few races. We need to make, when Ross gets back, we have a bottle of beer which I half filled. We want to open it and give it to him.
Yeah.
And christen our new bottle opener.
Yeah. Well, two very lovely guests I have on the sofa, weren't they?
I thought you were talking about us then for a second.
Oh, yeah. It's nice to be sat on the sofa. Normally I've been demoted to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going again?
Oh, we're just going straight in with another one. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have something to eat.
Yes. We'll do this one and then have something to eat.
I might, while we're in the small screen, I might get us.
Keep sparging.
Have I got? I'm sparging now. Okay. I'm going to eat food and sparge.
But
you
what
got
a
the,
talented bloke Josh was, or Josh is.
Yeah, I can't wait to put those. We've got to decide where we're going to put those prints.
Well, I feel like after today we have got some lovely display pieces. Kangaroo scrotum next to some
Ross,
awesome illustrations from Josh. We should
Do you
have
want to get
asked
Ross
him,
in?
and we'll
Get Ross
find
in,
out.
please.
We're getting the ball in the game.
We're getting
Got
in.
the hotspot.
Oh, we're going to christen your with by opening a beer. It's not wrapped because it was a misfill by me. He was unhappy with me. Where is it? It's in here, isn't it?
This one.
Yeah. So what's in the top of there now? Cold crushing.
That is the American Pale Ale V3.
Feels not too bad on that. It's no good.
No good.
It didn't make quality control, but it will be a good beer.
Have you got the hotspot on, Aaron?
I can do that for you. Yes. Are you guys going to sit and play marbles?
Yeah, I want to get in on this.
We were just discussing where we can display all of the awesome gifts that we've just been given. So we've got the kangaroo scrotum, Josh's illustrations. We should have asked really or the names for the other illustrators, so we can
So we can post them. We will do that. We'll do that later. I'll make sure it happens. What am I sitting on there? Sitting on a gander
Do you
monkey
reckon we
box
can put them
nearly there.
here, or I want to get them on the actual set,
That's that one.
or in the brewery? Yeah, in the brewery. Good shout, Ross. Good shout. Lee, can you pass me my phone, please? Are you two joining in on this?
No. He's getting his cocktail mix ready. What's that you're sniffing there, Lee?
So this is a hot vodka.
Are you setting up the ready for tonic coming in here? Oh, nice, wonderful. Let me clean these table full of cups. Jack's on his phone because he's going to join everyone in Marbles on stream.
There he is.
Ross, if you want to connect, you can connect to my Wi-Fi so that you can play as well if you want. I'll give you those details. What's happening then, Jack?
Just waiting for you two to join.
Nice. Have we got anybody else in the ready to play?
Everyone's in. We're just waiting on Ross.
Wow.
Unless Josh wants to get back in on this one.
Was Kersey's metal hands given up now?
Yeah, he probably rage quit.
Rage quit.
After that last race.
What do I do?
So Ross, you join the chat and type in exclamation mark
Oh.
play.
I've got Mario Kart going on in the background there. Sorry about that, everyone. Oh, Josh is back. Josh, have you tried any of the beers yet? Or are you still doing some work?
Oh, he's muted us.
No, you just got in. Samwell for the throne. Is that your name?
That is me. We won't let me get in the chat. At least on the website.
You're a bit off topic now, really, aren't you, with Samwell for the throne?
I am, yeah. I'm gonna have to change that.
It was
Who did get the throne in the end?
No one.
It should have been no one.
There was no one.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Wasn't it?
Not really.
It was Bran.
But there was no
Right.
throne though. Can't call a wheelchair a throne.
Oh, there is no throne anymore. Yeah. What a terrible ending. Oh,
I made
it smells
a
like
joke.
passion fruit from here. Ooh. You don't own any. What are you drinking it in? So Josh just poured the English bitter, and he doesn't own any glasses.
Bring it out of the mug.
He's probably poured it into a mug. Be weird, wouldn't it? Drinking a beer out of a mug.
Anything goes really. I can't get in the chat.
Do you need some help?
Just my phone's being terrible. You've got a phone, haven't you?
Right, I'm giving you 300 seconds.
It's not working.
Over it out. Come here.
Have you turned it off and on again?
Well, I haven't got the app anymore. Which is...
Do you know your login details?
Yes, probably.
Okay, go over it then. Other one log. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There you go, Ross. Do you want to join me on the sofa?
I think you should probably have a game before you.
I need to angle the camera a bit down.
Using all this water.
Should be about
Another quick spot check.
We're doing.
There's marbles going.
Oh, yes. Oh, what have you got me? Moist sultana. Mmm.
Moist.
Moist sultana flapjack.
No. Why would anyone use that? No. You can't call something moist.
Moist cake?
It's still a bit gross, isn't it? I've totally forgotten everything.
You're struggling, aren't you?
Yeah.
Alright,
Just get to play without me.
I'm going to start now.
Go for it.
Lou, you join them.
No.
No.
You can be Gandhi Brew for this one.
loud.
Flipping heck.
We are.
Go on! Go on, me! Oh, yes!
Well, this is a new track.
Oh, damn it.
I really hope you don't win, actually.
I really hope I win.
What's
I think-
happening now?
And they're out. Yes. No. Go on. No. Oh no. Oh no. He's always in contention.
Do you not feel uncomfortable?
I didn't eat the testicles.
Well, would you like to christen the testicles?
What? Do you want me to use the testicle?
Christian the
I
testicle.
would maybe do it on the
They
street.
don't.
Do we want to do it on the street?
Let's see. It's the worst bottle opener ever. Probably functions better as a pair of testicles.
You're not gonna. You're really not. Is it designed for Australians?
Come on. Go
Do
on.
that on stream.
Oh my! Voda Snake up the rear. Classic Voda Snake.
It's not gonna.
Flipping heck.
It's gonna wedge it under.
Oh, here we go. Oh!
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Oh, Josh! No! Unbelievable.
What on earth happened there?
That was unbelievable.
Got it.
You can get it open.
You can
We'll
do.
do it.
Did no one see that? You
No.
two didn't see that.
Has he just got a world record?
He hit the bump and went straight in the finish.
Really?
Yeah.
It hit one of those.
That was ridiculous.
That could be a world record then.
Yeah, he just bypassed the whole of the track.
Yeah, all of this bit he just bypassed.
So there was a world record of 14320.
I'm glad Chris saw that.
141.
What's he say?
Voda Snake was. Oh, I'm last again. Classic.
Who did he pinch the lead from?
Voda Snake, like
Us.
us, everyone.
Lee, what's the amount that we're aiming for?
28. Do you want a hand?
28, yes.
That was ridiculous. I hope there's a replay.
Which is normally about a litre and a half to 2 litres trapped in the grain. After it's
Let's see the time we did it in. Oh, 2-minute 1.
still not a perfect.
How's that even beatable? That doesn't make sense.
Maybe hit a bollard earlier.
Do what he did, but
Even better.
get there faster. Yeah. Incredible.
Well, we're going to christen the scrotum, Jack. So if you'd like to
You know what?
christen the scrotum.
Oh,
You're going to kiss the scrotum?
Sniff the
Be a
scrotum.
thing. If you come last, and we'll do the board.
So for those of you that didn't or weren't with us earlier, Ross very kindly gifted us a new bottle opener. It's a pair of kangaroo testicles that have been stuffed, and then an Australian, or I guess, what would you call it? The continent of Australia has been plopped on the top. The bottle opener in the middle.
genuine kangaroo ball.
They're quite soft,
They are quite soft.
but firm.
It's a good thing they're not attached.
What are we opening?
Yeah,
So
what we
this
drinking?
is the American Pale Ale Vintage 2.
Oh, number 2.
So this was the same.
I have a feeling
Same.
that probably a better kangaroo testicles in it is a bottle opener.
I think it is. I think it's because what I did when I was picking them is I went for the largest testicles I could get, and as a result of that, it is inhibiting its ability to open bottles.
Is it designed for stubbies?
I think it's designed for VB, which is the shit that they drink over there.
Okay.
Victoria.
It worked.
It did work. Just a bit of.
So this was the same base recipe, however we've just done a different process. So we'll all share a glass. If you don't mind, we're all
Basically,
We're all friends here.
yeah.
You shared a woo. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Same base recipe, but we
The
mashed at a slightly higher temperature, and we increased the amount of dry hop and whirlpool additions to really boost the aromatics. Citra, Amarillo, Mosaic. No, not Amarillo, sorry. Citra, Equinox, and Mosaic again. I'll let you have the first taste.
Wow. Smells like beer.
Yeah. Hoppy. Hopefully it smells hoppy. But because we increased the dry hop amount and the whirlpool amount,
Good, right?
it's it's much murkier. Still Marisotto. Got some
really
flake
good.
notes.
It's really good.
I think the mouth feels definitely improved since we incorporated that higher mash temp.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
There you go, mate. It's all yours.
Thank you.
So we've laid out all the ingredients. Tonic will be joining us very shortly. So we have got the cocktail's ingredients. So we've got a fresh passion fruit. We have some pineapple juice. We'll cover all this again when the tonic guys get here. This is actually a malic acid solution. So with cocktails, you're really looking at incorporating three main flavour profiles: bitterness, sourness, sweetness, and then you also get like an alcohol hotness or things like that. And then the rest is almost like mouthfeel and aesthetics. So malic acid is a souring agent that isn't derived directly from citrus fruits. So you can use fresh lemon juice or fresh lime juice. So both of those incorporate their own flavours, and also that sort of like citric. Come on, Ross, help me out. Citrus,
Acidity, isn't it? Yeah.
But this is all, it's just a chemical extract that we've dissolved in water, and it will provide that sourness without any of the lemon flavours.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to eat the powder.
No,
It's pretty sour.
it's
Very, very sour.
Yeah,
So
I did that earlier.
citric acid, it's the kind of sensation that they use on tanfastics
Yeah.
or sour candy or sweets. I don't know why I go American on this stream.
Trying to branch your audience.
Yeah, like sherbet, they use citric acid. This is malic, so this is actually more familiar to strawberries, isn't it?
Yeah. Or apples.
Or apples. This is actually wort that we have taken from today's brew. So this is before any hops have been added. So it's a malty sweet syrup, and that is going to be our sweetener. And then this bottle here is actually a hopped vodka. So we've taken tropical hops, Azaka and Eldorado. Azaka is renowned for its sort of tropical fruit qualities, and then Eldorado is a stone fruit.
Just
Sort of
speaking of the beer, I need a bit of a hand lifting up this.
Go on, I'll give you a hand.
So what have we got at the front?
An egg.
An egg.
And then we've got the pineapple juice. We'll have mango juice very shortly. The guys are going to bring that with
26
them.
rain before, aren't we, Lee?
28. And then we've obviously got our shaker. So this is known as a Boston tin or a two-piece shaker. So you have a large tin and a small tin. When you compress them together, it seals. Very handy as a bartender. You do get three-piece tins, which are Manhattan or Parisian shakers. But these are the most common, easiest to use. Don't ever buy
Hardest to
them.
break.
Hardest to break, yeah. I'd highly recommend, if you are going to get a cocktail kit, get a two-piece Boston shaker.
Yeah.
Because the Manhattan shakers, when you shake with ice, which is what we'll be doing later, it stiffens the metal, and it gets incredibly hard to open with those twist offs.
Yeah.
Some Parisians are pretty good, but these are much better. And then we've got our glass. We have the Hawthorne strainer, which is just a single strainer, as it's known in the industry, a single strainer. And then we have our egg, which we'll be doing something with, not making omelettes, and double strainer. I don't know why.
I guess tea strainer, isn't
Tea
it?
strainer, yeah.
That's what it was invented for, probably.
But it's the process is double straining, which we'll be doing because we're not serving our cocktail over ice. Double straining removes the extra bits of pulp that you might be adding from fruit, but also the small ice shards. If you're serving it straight up, which is where it's not over ice, you don't want to be drinking ice shards, but you also don't want to over dilute the cocktail whilst it's in the glass. So
It's all very technical, this.
yeah. I like to just show off a little bit. I don't really get a chance to.
To make cocktails.
No, not on the stream. It's nice. It's cool to talk about the cocktails and showcase what we're up to.
I mean, I'm a fan.
Yeah, you enjoy it. Is it
I like
tingling?
cocktails.
Your bartender senses are tingling. I got my mum the corkscrew scrotum.
I didn't see that. That would have been a less appropriate gift, though. Bottle opener makes sense for you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
I could have got you a full set, though.
Your full set.
Next time, yeah. Anything. Toothpick.
Is it a waiter's friend? Do you hang it on your trousers there?
That'd be great. That'd be really good.
In between your legs.
Actually,
Yeah.
How's the beer, Ross?
It's delicious. Good job. Very hoppy.
Very hoppy. It's still fresh. Oh, young, I
Is it
say.
happy and hoppy?
It's happy and hoppy. It's a really tasty beer.
Yeah. So beer over time, they say hops fade fast.
Yeah.
So you'll get a huge hop kick, but you'll also get some of that bite, which that will fade over time. But the hop aromas
good
and
bite.
oils, you do.
Yeah.
You like to know it's hop.
oil now.
Yeah. So stick the elements on. There we go. So this, I guess the concept for the drink that we're making, to tie it all together, we've explained the ingredients, is I'm going to create a cocktail using tropical fruit flavours, hop flavours and malt flavours, incorporate or mix them together and then make a beer. Oh, what am I trying to say? It will look exactly like a beer. But it's not a beer.
It's not a beer.
It's like a Heston Blumenthal sort of approach to cocktail making. We'll use beer ingredients, but we'll assemble them in an entirely different way. And to the untrained eye, it will look like a beer that's just been poured fresh out of the tap.
Genius. Ingenious. Yeah.
Yeah. So Tonic's an awesome bar. We do a lot of cocktails. We do a lot of craft beer. Gin is incredibly popular, and we've now got, I think, upwards of about 140 different types of gin on the bar.
It's ridiculous.
Which is, yeah, it's very hard to remember which ones are which. But luckily for us, we're very well trained, and we've got good systems where we can identify exactly what style of gin a person would like to drink when they come in. So we can narrow things down to a selection of 10, maybe. It still sounds like quite a lot, but it's a lot easier to pick from 10 for a customer than it is to pick from 140. So we almost play 20 questions with the customer when they come in.
Do we want to go for a quick break before Tonic here?
Could do if everyone wants to.
Yeah.
I'm raring to go. Okay. Well, please make sure to tune back in. We're going to be making this awesome cocktail. Tonic are going to be on the sofa. We'll be talking about all things craft beer, what they're up to at the bar.
And Star Kart.
And then moving on to Star in a Kart. So we'll have three more times.
Who's coming down?
We'll see you in a sec.
Who's coming down? It is Shane.
Shane, Tom and Brad.
Who's going to get a set in
Best bar team in Worcester. Yeah, each of them.
So you set a time.
Nah, different Brad.
Oh, Brad. Okay, guys, thank you for tuning in so far. Make sure to come back in about 20 minutes. There we go. Finally got it. Woo. Welcome back to the second half of Candy Brew Go Stream. That's a blooper for you. We are joined by the best bar team in Worcester.
Hands down.
Hands down. On the sofa at the best brewery in Worcester. How's that? Thanks for coming on, guys.
Drinks call up.
Yeah. Busy night last night, wasn't it?
Very, yeah.
But we smashed it.
Not for me, I was at a beer festival instead. So
Oh, yeah, you abandoned us. Yeah, thanks for coming down.
Great, no worries.
We're brewing a beer especially for Tonic today, a Vermont Ale or a New England Pale. It's definitely like one of the most popular in the bar, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why we wanted. That's why we wanted to do it. It's pretty much what everybody wants to drink
Yeah,
nowadays.
yeah, it's awesome. So I've got the ingredients laid out. Unfortunately, you didn't join us for the mash, but here we have the sort of base malt. This is just like a pale malt that they use. That will be what provides most of the sugar for the eventual beer. But it's these two that really shine through in this style, which is flaked oats. This is what makes it really thick. So you get like thick, juicy texture to the beer. So that's the flaked oats that we're putting in.
Juicy banger.
Big juicy banger, and then wheat as well. So you can smell these. This one, wheat helps provide like a fluffy head. So when we're pouring them, we get like a thick head. Yeah. But it almost smells quite bread-like, so you don't want to use too much of it because it can impart a strange flavour. You don't want to.
Oh, massive. Bread, yeah. Absolutely.
Porridge.
Yeah. But you also brought some beers down today, didn't you, from the bar? So let's crack one of those open. What was?
We've got one all the way from America by 3 Flights. Zombie Dust.
Can I show that up to the camera?
Yeah, this was.
You might be able to show that, Brad.
Sure. So that was one of our old regulars who now lives in America. Sent a nice little care package for us. So Jeremy, thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Very kind of you.
Despite your abusive message you sent with us.
Oh, really? Yeah. So did you watch? Were you watching the stream earlier on today?
Dickie was.
Was he? Ross very kindly brought us a gift over from Australia. The kangaroo scrotum. Awesome to look at, not very functional to open beer.
Yeah,
We'll just bottle over there.
Good job we got a chair.
I have one of the key.
Yeah. Good job we've got a team of bartenders on the sofa.
When there's a will, there's a way, they say.
So, what percentage?
You're the
is this?
host, we'll let you pour.
It's just a pale ale. Do you know what percentage it is?
Americans aren't very good at labeling all that.
They're just like, just drink it.
We've got another one, so let's see if we can find it.
There you are, Brad. So we're all massively into craft beer, aren't we?
Hell yeah.
And Tonic's a pretty damn good place to get craft beers.
Yeah.
But it never used to be, did it, when it first opened?
So when it first opened, it was a wine and cocktail bar, and slowly over time,
Thank you.
That's okay, gents.
starting with the old manager Dickie,
That's what I'll get into there.
and then moving on to now, because we all love beer, it's just naturally gone that way.
Yeah.
It's easier to sell something that you love or something that you're passionate about. So
It's definitely what drew my attention to the bar, was when you got the 10 lines in, 6 different taps, all with rotating craft beer each week.
That's it.
yeah, we used to have a half of a fridge for the bottle and canned beers. Now it's 2 whole fridges.
2 whole
So
fridges, yeah.
the wine has taken a massive step back, and yeah, we've got everything from Belgian, barrel aged, lots of sours now as well in the fridge, getting more popular. So kettle sours or spontaneous.
Yeah.
Loads of imperial stouts.
Lots of imperial stouts. Because Brad only drinks stuff over 8% usually.
Is it 8?
Yeah, usually, yeah.
8% usually.
Nothing sessionable. That is sessionable, what are you about?
Yeah, I suppose it's just developed a lot in the last 2 years, and done lots of tap takeovers with some big breweries that helped. So we did Wild Beer, Tiny Rebel, Gypsy Hill, Electric Bear,
Burning Soul.
Soul, yeah. When we've done them, we've always had somebody from the brewery there as well. So like Burning Soul, we had the 2 owners / brewers. We might get Gander down to do one eventually.
Yeah, but I'm so excited. When we transition into kegs, it'll be the first door I knock on.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Read
good.
someone from was it White Hag as well?
Yeah, so we did
Showcase,
for
wasn't it? We couldn't get anyone down for it though, could we?
yeah.
Because obviously, being in Ireland, not
As you-
be able
yeah.
to
As
travel
everyone,
over quickly. Just
as
for a
everyone
quick
can
taste
probably
there.
hear, I'm Irish, obviously.
Yes.
So yeah, for St. Patrick's weekend, we did a little tap takeover showcase of White Hag, a brewery over in the west of Ireland. So yeah, we
But there really
Yeah,
is
it's moved on
something
a
for
lot.
everyone. So although we do loads of craft beer, we also do a lot of cocktails. We've got a new menu coming out soon. We did some cocktail tasting last week. It's always a fun day, getting out the cocktail equipment, experimenting with new ideas. That is why we have got some equipment and ingredients laid out in front of us. So I'll be putting you guys to work fairly soon.
I had a night off, so
Yeah,
I'm ready.
You're right.
But yeah, it's an awesome bar, lots of events going on. We have actually pulled up an event that we have coming up this Wednesday, which is beer related, and it's, I guess, playing around the idea of how much prevalence does a customer, or do we as drinkers, put on branding. I know when I go out and do my food shop, I'm always probably more swayed by branding than
Yeah, definitely.
something that is maybe very minimalist or maybe an own brand product. So I'll pull that up for you now, and it's called the Taste Bud Tester. So this is this Wednesday in Worcester. So if you are watching live, please at least give it a look if you are interested in beer. It's going to be an awesome little play around different styles of beer. We've got 10 different
beers.
Yeah.
Basically the whole idea is we want people to discover the beer, think about the beer, taste it without having any
prior influence.
any information or any influence, and just relying on their senses. So
Yeah,
It's going
I
to be
think-
interesting. I don't think a lot of people are going to be.
I think the main reason why we wanted to do it was we noticed that people will buy beers from a brewery immediately. They won't even ask what style it is. They won't ask what price it is. They won't.
Tom's guilty.
They will, but they don't care. And don't get me wrong, it's because a brewery has usually established itself and built up a reputation. But we wanted to just see if it always matches or it always relates. Like, will people? Do people believe that the more money they pay, they will definitely get a product that they prefer, or like it says on it, do you taste with your eyes or your mouth? That's what we want to find out.
exactly. Yeah,
I'm really excited for it because I'm not working. I'm actually going to be testing myself by going, so that's going to be fun to see my own knowledge.
So we've hidden the beer list from Tom, basically.
I haven't looked at any of it. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I saw him scatting around in the cellar last night when he finished.
yeah. So that'll be awesome.
You're muttering.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to really open up my eyes, but also anyone that does take part. I think it will be quite eye-opening because we
People
are all
realise how
guilty
much
of
they
it.
don't really know.
Yeah,
I think.
you see a brand, you automatically assume that it comes with quality, whereas you might actually prefer something that you would. We won't give anything.
Dismiss.
Like,
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, we won't give it away because just in case anyone wants to go. But yeah, hopefully the first is many, and we'll. We think it'll be really interesting to try out.
so you can buy tickets. If you ring up Tonic, you can
Yeah,
get hold
just
of
get
some
in touch
tickets,
with us.
or just
Or
like
pop
the
down to the
event.
bar.
Yeah.
Have a beer as well.
Okay.
So,
You mentioned tap takeovers earlier as well. So we did Tiny Rebel, Gypsy Hill. So we do loads of different beer-related events, and this is just a sneak peek of what the Instagram page is like. So we do offers on gin. We do a lot of gin as well. We have the bottle share every other Wednesday, which is a nice community. So if you are looking to get into homebrew or just chat to different other craft beer enthusiasts, that's every other Wednesday, which is not this Wednesday because it's the Taste Bud.
So it's the 17th of July will be the next one, and then
then every 2 weeks off
every
from
2
there.
weeks. And yeah, it's just a nice way to meet other people who have a very similar interest or hobby that you might have.
Yeah.
And it's just a really fun evening.
Yeah.
Like,
You get to
new
try
people
lots of amazing beers.
And you get some food supplied by us too.
Yeah, and you get to chat to us as well, which is pretty damn. Pretty
You feel privileged.
yeah,
discounted bottles as well when you join in out of the fridge
yeah.
and cans.
It's a great way to get hold of some more hard to come by
It's on a
bottled
picture of me,
beer.
it looks like I'm about 10 foot.
Yes, we do cocktail related events. This was the
That was Cotswolds, wasn't it?
Cotswolds
Yeah,
competition.
yeah.
So that's the Burning Soul Tap Takeover post. There's some Cotswolds stuff there.
Yeah, I think the main thing with Tonic is that whatever drinks you're into, we'd like to think we can look after you.
Yeah.
So if you've got a group of 10 of you coming out for a night out and you're worried about, will they have good beer, or will they make good drinks, will they make good cocktails?
We do,
We've
have
got you
will.
covered.
Yeah. And we take a
Especially
lot
when
of
Lee's
pride.
working himself.
Yeah. It's just pride in what we do, I think.
Massively.
Definitely, yeah.
So there we go. Should we move on to making this cocktail?
Yeah.
So I will come back to the couch cam. So these guys have actually seen this before, but I was explaining on stream earlier about the concept, which is to take all the flavours and aesthetics of this New England IPA style, but turn it into a cocktail. So we're going to be using fresh passion fruit, pineapple juice. We've got some malic acid instead of lemon or lime. So we want to avoid those huge citric notes. I've added some wort from today's brew, so we're going to get a malty sweetness, and then I hopped some vodka using Izaka and Eldorado, which are both very tropical American hops. with the whole idea that we'll serve it neat with a nice like pineapple infused foam, so that to the untrained eye it is a glass of beer, but it's actually a very vibrant tropical sweet cocktail. There we go.
Yeah.
So
It's going to be very
So what's your
So
thing?
you're saying it's a New England cocktail, is
yeah,
basically
the New
right?
England cocktail.
Yeah.
mixing everything we do together, basically.
Next, who's going to do an imperial stout cocktail next? You said, didn't you?
Oh, did I?
I've tried one before. Like
Who's comfortable free pouring? Because I forgot to get a jigger. So
Brad.
Yeah.
You wanna count it?
You've got the best free pour here, I reckon.
I have got some scales as well. So we can't free pour out.
Now, innit?
Yeah.
Smart bit.
We can't free pour
It'd be
out
interesting
of
because I'm
a
not doing speed
jar.
pour test in a while, to be fair.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I will get the overall idea. I'm sure it'll come out fantastic. So, but I think we'll go with yeah.
We've got a third glass over there.
Let's I'll just start
Yeah, it's nice.
pouring. So it's going to be 40 ml of this hot vodka.
That was exactly 40 minutes.
I have got this is the wort. So we made this last week, and we're talking about lengthening it. So the wort is a syrup, but it's not quite as sweet as the simple syrups that we would make at the bar. So it will give us a chance to lengthen it, but also add the sweetness and maltiness.
Yeah. What kind of flavours are you getting from the wort? Is it?
So I'll just pour out 50-ish. So it's like a biscuity sweetness.
Yeah.
So almost like if you have warm Weetabix or something, you get those. We're going to taste that. That's free. So we're going to go with 50 ml of the wort. We don't need too much malic acid.
Oh yeah, it's got like it's
Smells
like a
incredible.
kind of little honey to it as well.
Yeah,
Cereal.
honey, biscuit digestives.
Mr. Cereal Man here loves that.
There we go. So we have 10 ml of malic acid. Alright, this is incredibly sour, so in fact I might just do 5. And then after we shake it, we can edit that. I'll do half a fresh passion fruit.
Have you got a name for this cocktail yet?
I haven't actually. I have no idea. Like the New England cocktail, but it's a bit. We can come up with something a lot better. Could you pass us some ice, Jack, please?
If anyone has any suggestions that's watching it,
Yeah.
don't be afraid
Hit
to
us up,
share.
yeah.
Oh, hello. That's Jess. Hello, Jess. We're making this cocktail. We've got the guys on the sofa. They're helping us out, talking
Jess.
all things. Yeah.
Hello, Jess.
Thanks for last night.
Thanks for last night, Jess.
She actually came in and helped out
She
at
was
the bar
working in the
last
bar,
night.
in case you're wondering.
The other company jumped straight to defender there as well.
Well, I knew where she was. So, ice. Why do we shake? Why do we shake cocktails? I think that's probably it. We'll go back to the masterclass questions
back
that
to
we
the
did there.
So we
There's
do
3
it to,
reasons, yeah.
Yeah, we do it to chill the drink. We do it to dilute it. So we want to dilute it to the point that it's just taking away the harshness of the alcohol, but we're not losing any flavour. So you're basically maximising the flavours you want to get from the drink. And then very simply, we want to mix it all together.
Yeah.
So
And dilutions, you know, you get this a lot in the bar where we put a lot of ice in the glasses. And people, yeah, obviously with
not trying to
more
screw
ice
you
in the
over.
glass, you reduce the volume of the glass. But we're not trying to give you less alcohol. It's there to keep the drink cold.
And to not dilute as much so you can enjoy it as it should be for longer.
Yeah, and it's a strange concept, isn't it? If you keep a drink really cold, the ice that you add to that drink doesn't dilute as fast.
Yeah.
So that's the simple reason. If you have a cold drink and you add 1 ice cube, that ice cube will
Get
melt.
flashbacks to yesterday.
I know.
We had a cocktail class in.
that's why with some cocktail bars, you'll see them use big ice cubes as well, like we do in some of our drinks, because
The surface area is bigger and it doesn't
so they
dilute.
dilute slower.
Now, this is going to make a lot of noise. Does anyone want to go and shake this in the brewery on the brew cam? Oh, it's Ross. Volunteered.
Gay shirts coming out.
Oh, here we go, Mr. Hawaiian himself.
Now, don't drop
That was going to
it.
come back up again.
If you drop it,
He won't drop it.
You judge a shake now, look.
There we go.
Hey, there he is.
Into the look into the camera, Ross.
Look at that smile.
Right,
Have you done this before?
Just a few times.
There we go.
Probably tell you about the beer while it's what's going on with the beer. Just so the guys
Okay,
know.
yeah. Do you want to get? Let's go. Got a straw.
Oh, that taste.
Hey guys, so the beer, just so you know, I know you're in the midst of making a cocktail there. Beer's reached the boil and we've stuck in our first hops as bittering. And we're waiting for 59 minutes now and we'll stick in the second batch of hops, which is for flavour and aroma. There you go, I'll let you, just quick, let you get back to your cocktail making. Oh, they're all drinking it as well.
No, we're not.
No. Taste.
Okay, so we explained this earlier as well. This is called a Hawthorne strainer or a single strainer on the bar. We did have a glass. Jack's just then. We had an empty glass ready for the beer to go into.
Oh my god.
Let's pour it into that one, yeah.
Where'd you get that one from, Nick?
I found it.
I recognise it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like our schooners.
It's a good job because it needs to go into a schooner. It needs to measure it.
This is why you.
This is good. Look, we've got all the different types of glassware for beers. That's great.
Yeah. So, what have you got open? Is this still the zombie?
This is another zombie dust.
We just happened to find a second bottle as well.
It's good. It's nice.
It's kind of like old school.
Thank you very much,
IPA,
Jack.
isn't it? It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
super
bitter,
hoppy, bitter.
piney as well.
Not as soft as.
Brad straight away.
Single strain
Don't want no shards.
No shards.
and
Got a
double
rocking
straining
check out
as
enough
well.
anyway, so.
Wow. Almost there.
Hanging around with
We
specs.
do need
So
to.
this cocktail's looking like a beer.
It is. It's got that yellow colour.
Is that intentional?
Massively.
Okay, nice. Looks like one of those juicy IPAs.
Because that's
see
a
on
fibre, it's
Instagram.
a little cloud water.
Juicy yeah,
To be fair, it's not a bad shout, that is. Feel like a beer paddle vibe with it.
Are you washing up? Christ, I want to be careful with that. Flipping heck.
That's not a bad idea, actually, thinking about it.
Lee, what are you
Get
getting
like
up
a
to
little
now?
beer paddle and have
So-
different beer cocktails in the paddle.
Now, you might have seen an egg. There's an egg on the table. I'm just going to move.
Spot the egg.
Did you bring more than one egg in case you don't do it right?
Don't crack that yolk.
Yeah, don't crack it. Make sure you get
We
that.
have more than one egg.
Got 12 chances. That's how much.
I'll get some on my face in a second.
That's actually pretty good measurement.
Yeah, so we're looking at volumes for this. So there you go, Aaron. You can take that.
Finish with the ice?
Yeah.
Didn't need
Take
it.
that out your way.
It's like ready, steady cooking here. So eggs. Why do we put eggs in cocktails? This is a question we get every single shift. You see us cracking an egg.
For texture.
It is for texture, isn't it? So when you whip egg white with sugar, you make meringue. And meringues, as we all know, are sort of like velvety, light and fluffy. And it imparts that same texture to drinks in cocktail making. Now, eggs nowadays are very moderated. So we always get like, oh, I'm going to get salmonella.
You got more chance of rice.
You have,
these days.
And we quite often mix it with citrus fruit and so acids, and salmonella in acidic conditions dies. So
So it's not technically raw by the time.
And alcohol's in it as well, so you separate the proteins and you emulsify it, don't you?
but what will happen, so I'm mixing this or whipping it, I'm going to add a splash of pineapple juice as well. When you do shake pineapple juice, you do create a
Nice
I
foam.
really want to drink it. It looks like a really tasty beer.
It's already quite there.
yeah. I was about to shake that without the lid on.
Everywhere.
Literally.
Under the stream.
Yeah. Oh, I would have got egg
Equipment
straight over my
damage.
face.
You did say you're going to get one. You
Yeah, I did.
And usually with egg white drinks as well, you dry shake and then you ice shake.
Yes.
So you get the texture first, and then you give it the chilled and dilution a little bit as well because it's got alcohol and the citrus in it as well.
Yeah, so that's the dry shake, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Shaking without the ice to avoid the dilution that we mentioned earlier. And then once you've got that sort of nice, show that to the camera. So that's, without pouring it on the floor, you'll see it.
Need some light in here, really, don't we?
Yeah.
Our little camera.
We'll
There
see.
you go.
Let's pull this
Best we can
on the
do.
top. So this will be our beer head. So is that on camera?
Yeah.
Yep, you're there. Oh,
I've got the pineapple.
there it is.
Try to make all of it.
Got it on my
And now we have it.
There you go.
That's awesome.
It literally looks like
such a juice.
it looks like a big double IPA. That's literally what it looks like.
Well, there we go, gents.
It looks like the new.
Well, let's have a
Double
picture
dry hop.
before it disappears, because I know how quickly it's going to disappear.
I think everyone wants to get their lips
We are
around it, don't
bartenders, I
they?
mean.
It looks so good. It's such a good idea. This cocktail is like everything that tonic's about is literally in this drink at the moment.
Just need to add some gin to it somehow.
The jazz cocktail.
The jazz cocktail.
You hate beer. This is it. This is how
You
jazz
hate
is.
tonic. It's only because we take Lee away on the weekends. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, it literally looks like a stupidly double dry hop, double IPA that is going to taste like juice.
It's got like a bitter finish now.
Do you know what? It actually looks just like the Northern Powerhouse double dry hopped
Was it?
dipper. Do you remember?
I haven't had any of those yet.
We saw it yesterday for the first time. And
that's not
it
bad.
looks
T-shirt
exactly like that. It's got a
Looks
little bit
good,
more
doesn't it?
pitch. It looks so good.
I'll drink it.
I would definitely drink it.
Everyone look at Aaron. So we're doing a photo shoot now. Live on stream.
Well, you got CBR in there, London. Let's turn it so it's not there.
Oh, yeah. No free advertisement.
I hope I don't drop this.
No, I hope you don't drop it either, really.
I think everyone can say right now we hope Jack does not drop it.
Yeah.
I'll catch it, don't worry.
Just swiftly.
How long do I have to hold this phone?
I'm doing that thing where I'm taking a video of you guys.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. That's it. Not sure how good they came out, but yeah, there you go. You're free to drink it now.
Incredible.
Thank you.
Look at the texture on the head though.
Even looks like it's got some hot matter in there.
It does.
Yeah, because the
That's insane.
the
What about
infused
hops,
vodka.
What hops was it? Azaka?
And El Dorado.
It's pretty good.
I need to taste that now. Is it? What's
That
it taste
sounds
like? A beer
incredible.
or a cocktail?
Should be a cocktail, right?
It's a cocktail, but you have like a beer essence to it.
The mango.
Oh yeah, I know.
It tastes like a beer. It tastes like a really heavily hopped beer.
And just on the nose,
Really
it's
hot.
straight away just pineapple
Yeah.
and like from the egg white.
Yeah, and the aromas.
If someone gave it to you as a beer, you would not even doubt it 1 second.
It's got that
Honestly.
dryness to it that you expect from that sort of thing, and then the juice.
Try it. Literally.
Almost
You're
has a
going to
bit
see a
of
hand come in now and grab the
almost got a
beer
bit
or
of a
whatever.
like it's
Yeah, I like the bitterness to it. You can like.
Yeah.
It's
It's got the bitterness. So that was a
it's
ratio.
like Day or Verdant or something like that.
in a cocktail.
Madness.
It's insane, isn't it?
It's absolutely insane.
It is
Definitely one of your better ideas, Mal. Give me that.
not mango sorbet caipirinha.
Not many.
Mango sorbet caipirinha.
It was a banging drink, but it was not efficient.
With the icebox, that's going to make
Yeah, it would be,
That's cool.
Could we make 45 bottles of it? We'd be absolutely steaming after a bottle of that, wouldn't we?
what, the cocktail?
Sorry, Tom's just having a bit of an episode.
Just a little bit.
Okay, well,
Read that.
yeah. So now that you're all nice and inebriated, having had some beers, it's time for a game of Mario Kart.
oh, Mr. Competitive over here. He's
You
already
are
getting
in
his
the
game.
Apologies for the language already, by the way.
We're on the keg of power.
On the keg of power, yeah.
He is. So that's the
You go
driving
first,
seat.
Brad.
It still needs the mango.
Apparently so, yeah.
Yeah. This was missing, but
So we move you nice and close to the camera so we get a good shot of you. I'll reposition the camera.
we got the
If you
Joy-Con.
want
Smell.
to take a
The
look at the
smell is
lead,
incredible.
Brad. This is
Alright, Luke, you're having it.
So Luke with a 45.079.
Very honestly.
Very
I
quick
think
time.
if we dilute that just a touch,
Over a second.
Yeah,
add the
faster
mango
than the
juice.
next.
Hot burn almost.
Yeah, yeah.
Seriously.
Tested with 46.
that will settle down as well.
Ross set
Sensible
time
to use
today.
vodka instead of ginger.
Very good, Ross. His is upside down. and it's
Flavors
50.
within it as well. So
But you were
it's
telling us
actually
you've just been playing Mario
complemented the
Kart in
hops
Australia for
massively.
the last couple of months.
Just
Just
there.
video games, not necessarily. I was
No,
practicing for
you said
different-
Mario Kart.
I did not say Mario Kart.
You were
did.
practicing for a tournament, supposedly.
Yeah, but it wasn't Mario Kart.
Oh,
it was,
right.
It was actually SNES Mario Kart. Was one of the.
Okay.
Do you need a hand with the
No. So,
position
Brad,
this?
we're going to get you into prime.
This one or that one?
Yeah, you.
Am I moving?
Yeah,
Which one's on the screen?
it's going to be on this screen. You're going to sit in front of the camera.
There, man.
Literally right from
We'll have the game come onto this screen so you can see the behind the
On the
scenes.
camera.
Those are your Joy-Cons.
There you go.
What is
You get to
going
see your
on?
emotions.
I'm so confused.
It's a switch, so it connects to the side of the
gonna be
screen, or
terrible
you.
at this.
No, but you can use them on the side as well. It's quite clever. How they've
Source
done
on
it.
there.
Trained in HMR 2D.
Man, that's crazy good.
Can't even remember the buttons now. I think about it.
On a switch, yeah.
So
A to go, B
Yeah.
So
to
you press
brake.
L and R on the
drift.
controller.
Drift is the right trigger, not the bumper, I think. So you've got the
There you go.
trigger.
You're good. There you good.
Oh yeah.
Press L and R to connect.
What map is it?
Wario's Gold Mine.
Right.
This was on the Wii.
You're going to run through the rules for him, Lee, yeah?
Yes. So, rule-wise, you're going to have 3 practice laps. Those laps don't count, but you can get a feel for the course.
Yep.
And then move on to the actual hot lap. You have 3 mushrooms. The left bumper, is it left bumper? The mushroom?
Left trigger.
Left trigger. So the back
trigger.
one is use boost. Right trigger is drift.
A to go.
A to go. B to brake.
If you need it.
I'll
needs
go
to
through
brake?
some.
Just drift everywhere.
We'll go through some tips and tricks, but it's very important that you can only use 1 mushroom per lap. So what everyone does is
I'm a bit trigger happy with mushrooms. That's the problem.
so you press retry. The top tip is to use 1 mushroom at the end of 1 lap, going into
Go
the
to
next one.
yeah.
So if you hold A at the end of 2, yeah, you got it.
He knows. He knows.
Yeah, you got it.
Peculiar not
ever
having
done
sound
that.
on there.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? So
He just makes
There's a
sure
bit
it
of sound
sounds
in
up for everyone.
I've actually not seen a Switch yet. The graphics are good.
Oh, it's such a good console as well because you can.
Keep going. Let's do that. There you go.
yeah.
Yeah.
So coins do make you go faster as well. So you get a very
they?
small speed boost when
yeah.
you actually pick up a coin, but when you get to 10, you reach your max speed for the car. Obviously, that's a blue boost. So there's 3 different types of boosts. The longer you drift for, you actually pick up a blue boost, and then a yellow boost, and then a purple boost.
I thought Purple Boost was the. Shit.
This is the shortcut.
It is a shortcut.
Aptly named
Is
Warriors
it really
Hole.
swear? They,
At the end of ramps, so you see a ramp just on the right there.
So you missed your mushroom.
So at the end of any jump, if you press the right trigger, so the drift button, you'll do a dance, and you'll get a boost when you land.
Do you get? So we get 3 laps of practice, and then is it just what? Then that 1 lap is.
Those 3 laps.
Yeah, so you have 3 shots of the fastest lap.
Oh, you do then as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
oh, cool.
Yeah, so we only go on a 1 lap basis rather than an actual. That time is there
Yeah.
to complete 3 laps. If you hit those mine carts as well, you also get a boost.
A minecart.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's meant to slow down.
Yeah,
I feel like he's trying to.
I'll test on the practice lap.
So if you use your boost at the end of this lap, there you go. Transition
drift.
into a bigger boost. That's good.
That's good.
That's
That's the way to do it.
yeah. But so when you see the wheels go like horizontal,
Sounds like you guys play this more than you brew beer.
Yeah.
yeah, we do play a lot of games. There you go. There's a purple drift.
Just about.
Yeah,
Tight, mate. It was very tight.
yeah, don't hit the bats.
Well, so you can't hit a bat, but you can hit a minecart.
You can hit them out. So
That doesn't make any
I'm telling
sense.
trust me. So your wheels have gone. You turn into like a hover cart now.
So hit it. Ooh.
Some home. Definitely. And then there'll be some more as well.
Do 3 practice laps over.
So,
47.6. Where's that place yet? 6th.
Oh, Brad ain't happy with that.
Not good enough for Scout.
45 is the time to beat. So, Brad, Jack, get ready with the times. This is it. This is our very high-tech solution to build suspense so that you don't know what your time is.
Right.
Because we'll do a big reveal after all three of you have done your laps.
Okay. I'm not scared about winning against these teams.
Okay.
I hope you don't fall off.
The tension's rising.
I know. I'm alright.
That's the best boost you can get. So this is a...
I'm nervous for this one because this could be a good time.
I hope so.
Why are you nervous? You don't have a time on the board.
Brad, you've edged so close to the screen in every couple of seconds. Like, oh,
That's alright. Take the first lap. Just build up them coins. So we have named some of these corners and straights.
oh, cool. I want to hear
We
something.
don't have
So
this
Jinky
one.
was like there for a while.
So coming up to this is the Winton Straight, named after Dale Winton.
Because
It's
it's
a
nice
straight
and
because
bent.
it's obviously nice and bent.
But there is a story
Didn't
behind
you say
it.
that?
I can't remember what we were doing. We were
It
saying,
reminded us of like
Gander
Superman
Bruin's
Speed-
views are their own and not that.
Not of types.
To be honest, I'm not even looking at the time.
I do love how competitive you actually get, though, Brad. Like, whenever we play any console game, like FIFA or anything else, like you edge so close to the screen, it's a nightmare.
the bot got you, so that's the bot straight.
That was close.
Because Ross got really drunk one night and couldn't remember what bats were called and called it a bot.
Oh, bot straight.
The bot straight.
So leading off the Winton Straight
There's a lot
is
of Negronis that Christmas.
Wario's Hole.
That is Wario's hole. He's opting to go for the...
Shorter route, I believe.
It is shorter, but you have to be going faster.
Oh, Brad.
Oh, Brad. Okay.
I've absolutely ruined it. Can I have my last time?
Mulligan.
I'm not happy with this performance, to be honest.
No, you did better on your practice runs, mate.
So the pressure gets to you when it's...
It's just how we
Oh, here we go. Watch out for the bots.
But if you hit a few minecarts and you go into the shortcut and you get a nice exit, you might... No! That's he put you quite far forward. If you
Did put me quite far forward, to be fair.
It was generous.
It was generous.
still got a mushroom.
Either way, I'm not happy with the time.
There's a
Well,
ramp
use
on the
it.
right that you can boost over.
Okay.
Play anyway.
So do you always find out about this if you're hiding it?
So
No peeking.
Brad's staring out.
Oh yeah, we're not allowed to turn around.
okay,
Got something, Big Chief?
Go on, big boy.
there you go, Shane.
Right, you have to remind
Shane
me.
out.
that-
So
Times.
it gets sweaty.
Very confident.
This is quite.
Did really well in the practice stuff, and then it
This is quite wet.
What was it?
Went to
Yeah,
pieces.
Brad got
So
clammy.
A's to go.
Were you nervous?
I'm a bit confused.
Right,
with
right
that.
triggers
I've got a
drift.
problem when I went
Yeah, but you
to-
don't have to worry about drifting because it can sometimes complicate things.
But also
Like
boosts are
falling off
necessary.
But your left trigger is your mushroom.
Right.
So you hold the drift to go.
I'm so confused with these controls.
There you go.
That's what happens when you're near,
Excuses started.
when you're 30 odd.
You do- yeah.
Believe it.
So it's just press once to drift and then you hold drift until you want to exit the drift.
That is tight.
Tricks
You're all jealous how young I look for 29. That's all.
Drift a bit earlier.
It's quite impressive, actually.
I'll get used to it. I've just played the Switch before.
Yeah.
Let's hit this bad boy. Oh, I missed him. Oh man, I'm struggling with this. Weird, it's
Oh, nervy.
Surprising how nervous you get doing this. Right?
I think it's because there's just eyes on you everywhere. In
So
the
I think
room.
just you don't have to worry about drifting.
Oh man.
Just
Oh,
there you go.
So left trigger's the.
I never used to mushroom either, yeah.
Just hopping all over the place.
So is there like a
You can just hold left. and you
forfeit or
just hold
something if you
left.
do use 2 mushrooms in 1 lap, or?
Well, we just disqualified there.
Yeah, makes sense.
So if you miss one, you just miss one. There's no.
Yeah, but
You can't use the second one in the next lap.
This is going to be bad time.
Yeah, you can still. Yeah, you'll just have a mushroom left over.
Good job on getting this out of the practice rack.
Yeah.
You had a little lean on you then when you was drifting, Shane. You actually went with it a bit.
Silence.
That boost is dangerous nearly with the
It is,
minecart,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, well, you do a 360 before you boost, which kind of almost defeats the
You don't,
purpose.
you don't
of
have to
it.
drift at every corner.
Oh man, I'm really not good at
If you
this.
fall through that hole, you instantly win.
Now, the bottom time is 57.230. Shane. I'll remind you on that one.
Yeah, but if you almost go for the worst time, that's also an achievement in itself.
I think it'll be pretty hard to.
Joel is in the bottom place at the moment.
Joel was getting a little bit confused between the Switch and the Wii.
Yeah,
He's doing this.
See, at my age, I'm getting confused with this and the Atari or something.
You're not that old, don't worry.
It's the fact that he's got a control in each hand that he's confused.
Yeah,
about.
it's really controlling.
Too modern. It's when you start using the switch on the side,
Yeah.
that's when it gets...
I prefer that, to be fair.
It's comfortable, that's with like Smash Bros, isn't it, that you use on
I
the
do it with
side.
Mario Kart as well.
I do, you?
That's the last one.
53.
Not last.
Not last, not last.
How was that? Nerve wracking.
I usually feel like I'm good at computer games, but that one was really hard to get my head around.
But it's because, like,
Right.
in the bar we have a Nintendo 64
Don't go
and we
for it.
like to play
Oh, wait, don't quit.
on the
Retry.
classic Nintendo 64, don't we? In
Yeah.
the bar, which is pretty cool.
I love that in the bar, actually.
It's
That's
good.
awesome.
Yeah, I saw some people playing Zelda the other day and they were probably
That's a
getting
big
into
game to play, isn't it?
Yeah, no, they were sat there.
Because when
having a
Mike
beer
came in,
and
he was
like,
trying to complete
it's good.
Goldeneye on his own.
that was awesome. He just
I was
sat
like,
there.
Mike, finish your beer and go home. I want to finish.
So no, I need to complete this
it's like
level and
1:30 in
save
the
on the same.
It'd be nice to go to
Good start,
a
Shay.
bar that just had hundreds of these retro consoles and you just sit there and drink and...
I mean, Retroids.
Is that what it is? Retro?
That's all arcade games, though, isn't it?
They have got consoles as well, though.
Cool.
They're pretty awesome, isn't they?
We're talking over your time lapse here, aren't we? So,
I'm okay with them.
first lap, we can do some
Yeah, it was
commentary.
complete silence when I was here.
Do you want some commentary?
But how bad I'm
So
doing?
Murray Walker.
No,
Well,
you're
you're up to
doing-
7 coins, first lap's not too bad.
Yeah.
Looking for 10, so you get your top speed into the minecart and the boost. Are you going to go in Wario's hole?
Yes,
Oh,
he is.
yeah.
Oh, and he did
Straight
it
down the
360
middle.
as
Like a
well.
glove.
He's bounced off the sides.
10 coins though.
10 coins.
He's on the-
right.
he's on
Is
a
he going to
roll.
mushroom across the line?
Mushroom.
Oh!
Terrible.
Okay, so you used
Second
the one
mushroom
mushroom.
used
I
there.
didn't mean to use the second one, but I did. What a disaster.
Is that disqualification then, or?
I used that at the second lap.
It was
didn't
the start, yeah.
Yeah, so you can complete this lap.
I? That was terrible. I
But you
didn't
can't
even
use your
press
mushroom on this lap.
You can't use your mushroom across the line if you want this lap to count. You're in the same position
Right.
as Josh earlier. So you either need to go...
Yeah.
Well, you haven't got another mushroom, so
it. I just keep it for the last lap.
keep it for your last lap, yeah.
The tension's on.
This is the way his head's moving with each corner.
I've just got a lot of weight to it.
Still get the solid last lap here.
If that was the case, Shane, you'd be,
stuck to
A
the
double
minecart a little
booster.
bit. Into Wario's hole.
Nice.
Boost.
Nice.
Boost on boost.
There we go.
And another boost.
Can't use your
Good
mushroom.
final corner.
What did he do there?
Terrible. Oh man.
Lap 3 of 3.
but you have a mushroom.
Silence is there.
Yeah, everyone's...
It makes it harder.
It really does. It puts the pressure on you.
Let's have a good period of silence
I can't stop turning my head when I'm around the corner.
can hear a dog barking in the background. That's the
Dog barking.
Resident dog.
that's the resident dog.
Very happy having a new haircut.
This is a good time.
This is a good time. I'm a bit
It's
worried.
better.
I know. It's
Can
gonna
we
get
get
the
the
boost.
final there, right?
He's
Still
going to
got
be
boost.
so upset. There it is.
I think you might have done it.
Oh, it's okay, mate. It's okay.
This is going to get.
I don't mind losing to you, Tom, but losing to this old man would be another story. You know what I mean?
No, but that's because me and you
I don't think
game
it was.
together all the time.
What was your time?
We doesn't know. We don't.
Oh,
know,
yeah.
do we? Come on, mate.
We did, don't we?
You okay?
That was.
You're right.
I was sweating.
I've said this a couple of times already, but
That was
it's obviously
nerve wracking.
just
That was honestly nerve wracking.
You're right there, mate.
I need another beer for that.
Yeah, go on.
You're topping me up. You can top me up.
What I will say, I did improve at least as I
Yeah, we did.
So
At the start, you were
L1
hopping everywhere.
is fine.
I thought I was playing Crash Team Racing.
And then
Have you seen that's come out?
Yeah.
it's remastered, isn't it?
It's on it now. It's like £30. Well, that's what I thought. I felt like I was playing Crash Team Racing with the two controls. Like.
So Tom's off you go.
Is that one Tom's?
The empty glasses.
Yeah. I sort of took it. Jack, have you got the empty glass over there?
Wine glass.
Cheers, Paul.
So how many beers do you have actually made at the moment? 9, did you say?
I think so.
Yeah.
But we haven't. It's like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
it's 9.
There's one that needs to be wrapped, right?
It's definitely 9, and in the brewery there is a sum total of 208 beers remaining. That's it.
208.
That's our total stock at the
Yeah.
moment.
Limited edition. It's like first edition books, isn't it? If you get the first edition out of these beers.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. I'll keep hold of the number 1.
Yeah.
Well, we're not. We're giving away.
Don't age the hops.
Yeah, no.
Tried to cut it too soon.
There we go. Boost.
Smashing beer.
There we go.
Right, solid black.
That's out of date.
Do you work in a bar, Shane? So I have to point out this is Shane's paw.
That's awful.
This is the manager.
What's it called? What do they call
Don't
that?
worry, he does better
It was,
than that work. It's his day off.
We'll blame Pressure Drop. I think it was a
It's
bit lively.
beer, wasn't it? Because it's out of date.
Too much pressure.
This is just like your cocktail. Look, pineapple, mango, juicy.
There we go.
Juicy banger.
It looks very similar as well, actually.
Doesn't taste as good, but that's okay.
Cheers, mate. We were very forgiving on the tasting for that cocktail.
I thought it was really good. Even Ross, the master cocktail maker here, thought it was good, didn't you, Ross?
Cockologist.
National cockologist.
Tom's all over this.
This
Yeah, but I've got to watch some people. I can see where the corners
That
are.
second lap, was it? Was that good?
That was good, yeah.
What's the winning time?
45.
You were nowhere near that, mate.
Oh, you're not asking.
Tom's played a lot of the Mario Kart before, I can tell.
Oh,
How much is a Switch?
yeah. As well last time. Yeah, I didn't mean to. You know when you just
It's
like
like that hooks
for
up
it.
to this. I didn't realise.
It's amazing.
Well, that's-
You can also have the console as a screen as well. You can have
That's
like a
what I've only
portable-
seen. I've
yeah.
only seen people using a
And
portable.
it
That's,
sits in like a little. That's it there.
yeah.
Sits in that.
No, because I saw the N64 and I was like, oh, I'm in my element here. We're playing on the N64.
Got FIFA or?
Oh, now I'm talking.
We've got FIFA.
An old one, maybe.
Mate, that was awful.
Did you see his practice laps?
Yeah, he's
I don't
banked.
think he should be allowed anymore.
Okay, game face. Let's do this.
49.4.
451. Where's that place? Yeah.
Times are good by people because I felt like that lap he did was crazy. Who's top? Your brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Jeremy Clarkson says, sometimes if it looks
can
slow,
go
it's normally
faster
faster.
You
It
can
is
go
indeed.
The stick
I'm not sure
time.
if it works with
3
games, but
seconds faster than
Okay.
Luke. That's what I've ever done.
It hits you,
You
isn't it?
have
When you're
done.
on your proper lap, like you kind of
It's the
like.
stick
I need
time.
to start doing this.
Mate, I'm sweating from doing that.
it's not like his map.
You know it's like tense when you feel it go down the side of your body.
But the temperature in the room's like risen, I feel.
Yeah. We're full,
Brew.
full swing.
That's the boy.
I think it's that shirt you're wearing, Ross, to be honest.
Yeah, it's pretty spicy.
All jokes aside.
Awful
Rubber
shit.
shirt.
Feel the 10 coins out. Get the 10 coins.
I didn't even think about the coins.
I got the coins out again because I was used to playing Crash Team Racing. It was like, always get the apples.
Yeah.
Because they used to make you super, like when you got the box, you got the
Oh my
more
God.
powerful weapon
Yeah.
and you used to go quicker. I'm going to buy the new Crash Team Racing, I think.
Oh, it looks awesome, doesn't
You're
it?
going to buy it and play it online?
I'll buy it.
Console friends.
Console friends.
So use
Oh, that's the one game of FIFA we've ever played.
Because I
When,
wanted
when I got
to.
mugged off.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not paying attention to that at all.
I wouldn't bother anyway, mate.
He's the last one anyway, so I suppose it's kind of...
Yeah,
Well,
well, you leave the tension. This one's looking like a better lap there.
Getting those drifty boys going.
That's good. It's pretty tight.
I was literally
Watch out for the
flopping
bots.
everywhere.
The bots are coming for me.
Collected 2 extra coins.
Sorry, when I was playing, I wasn't really listening. Who said bot? Sorry.
Right.
Who?
Yes, this
We
is
got-
good.
We're drinking on Christmas, and Ross has had quite a few
lost all my
martinis, Negronis,
Oh,
and it was
Standard Christmas.
Sunday Christmas. But then got so confused, couldn't remember what the word for a bat was.
We were playing a card game that had bats and copper.
Yeah.
And rats as well. Bats and rats.
Cacaruchas.
Garages.
We were really ill on Christmas, and I was.
Oh, just when you had the norovirus?
Yeah.
Should have mentioned, mate.
you're horrible.
To be fair, he didn't even tell me, Jess did.
Yeah. I just remember, like, they were, like, howling in the front room, and I was tucked up in
That was tight.
Sweating your tits
Yeah.
off.
That was good,
missing
wasn't it?
out.
Little love tap.
I feel like pressure's
Robin's
got to
racing,
Tom.
son.
Yeah, it's the last lap's done me.
It's a very decent one as well.
Still got a
Oh, mushroom.
Whoa.
This is close. This is really
I tried,
close.
I really did try.
As long as I didn't come last on that leaderboard.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Okay, well. Here is the time.
Please come out to do the time.
Oh, tension's rising, boys.
As I normally
I feel
do.
rude on my back to the camera, but I really want to see it.
I want to squeeze back in, guys.
It's nice, isn't it? After remembering.
Oh dear. Why do you forget your guest names?
Oh, that's bad.
You can give us joke names if you want.
We already have our nicknames.
Who's?
Shano.
I'm just Brad.
You are just Brad. though, to be fair. There's nobody else like Brad.
Sir drops a lot.
So drop a lot, I do, yeah.
Mr. Clums.
Right, so we're just going to switch the screens back for you guys so you can see yourself live on camera. There you are.
We all played musical chairs as well.
And I'm going to come back. May I just say that we've had a few people on, but never this many open drinks on.
Have you had bartenders on before?
Well,
Ross doesn't count.
Ross, yeah, okay, doesn't count. Yeah.
Active bartenders.
Ross brought us camel balls, and you got
No particular
not camel
order.
balls. Sorry, kangaroo. They are different. Oh, times are coming in. So that's a good effort, guys. How did you feel, Mario?
It was good fun. Yeah, it was really good
Yeah.
fun. I like the competition between the lads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was humorous.
Any nerves?
Yeah.
At all?
I'm sweating.
Mate, like,
Yeah, no, it was nerve wracking because I
Watching-
thought it was going to be okay, and it was terrible. So then
Yeah.
there was no escape.
Yeah, you were.
No. You were. No. We'll see, actually, in a minute. But yeah, it does surprise me. I did a little challenge that Jack set me, and I was quaking doing it. That was collecting stars on Mario. So yeah, it does interest me. And you get the Joy-Cons back, and they're coated in sweat.
Yeah.
So there you go.
We're out of our comfort zone, I think.
Yeah.
With me,
In front of a
me
camera.
and you play FIFA and stuff all the time, and it's
Well,
so
I plan to switch at
competitive.
jails on occasion, but
Yeah, that's the first
never
time I
played Mario
played
Kart.
Right.
Played Smash Brawl.
Who wants to be first?
Already.
Out of the way.
Oh,
Who wants to be
I think we
first?
should just
Who
go.
doesn't want to be last?
I don't mind either way.
Does anyone feel like they might be troubling the top of the leaderboard?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
No. So where would you like to come? Shane, I'm going to start with you.
So I can
I'll be happy with like I'll be happy with like 40.
As long as I'm not last, I think I'm.
As long as I beat Ross, I don't care. Oh, actually, no, Brad Durant. I'm beating you, mate.
Wait,
Oh
let me
yeah.
see, let me
No,
see.
Brad's 50, mate. Yeah, we'll smash that. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I don't know why
Brad becomes a target man. He was the first man to set a target.
That's probably why,
I
though.
wasn't very good at it, but
Brad's a good mate.
So Shane, where would you like to come?
where would I like to come? Honestly, I'd be happy if I didn't come last. Because I felt like I was that bad.
Okay.
I can guarantee you win that.
I don't think I came last.
No.
But
I'm going to start
I
the
really
voice
hope
now.
I didn't.
We're going to wind it up. Shane from Tonic.
Sitting forward.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Not just Shane from Tonic, Shane the manager from Tonic.
Shane.
Oh,
Shane, no.
Shane O.
Come on.
Good times are in the 40s.
Oh.
You're giving him a heart attack.
which means
You did it in a 50 point.
50 point.
Why is Ross's upside down?
Australia.
So Ross did it
What did
in
Ross
a
do?
50.050.
Yeah.
Alright, so Ross beat me.
Maybe.
You did it in a 50.177.
No,
You didn't beat Ross.
Oh, did not.
And you're not
Did
last.
not beat Ross, unfortunately.
Did you beat Brad?
did I beat Brad Durant?
Yeah, you beat Brad.
No, he beat
No.
Ross. Oh,
By microsecond.
Is it 51.7?
So Shane.
50 point.
Commiserations.
That's okay.
That's mad. It's okay.
So Brad, we'll go
First
with you
time playing on the
next.
Switch, though, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll use
How
the
do you
Switch.
think it
It's been
went?
quite hot in here today.
Well, my practice lap was really good.
Yeah.
My actual lap was shocking. So
Okay. So Brad from Tonic, not Durant, local celebrity.
Bradley Steele.
Bradley Steele, it's a way cooler name.
Bradley Steele.
Mr. Steele.
Is that your surname?
it is, yes.
Man of Steel. Change this. You did it in a 50.
Oh.
Have you beat Shane, do you think?
Oh, he's
I
gonna
think
be
so.
upset
But
if he
if I don't, I'd quit.
Won't be able to come to work, mate.
You did it in a 51.
Shafted
The
by
most
a man.
competitive out of all of us.
It went
Just
far.
repeat that for me. You got shafted by an old man.
I know it's Sunday we had hard shifts yesterday, but
And it only took a couple of beers.
We'll put a link up to a hotline if you.
Hotline to Bradley Steele.
Probably exists. Probably does exist. Not you, obviously. Just someone else. Right, so 51.090, which puts you
Just below Shane.
don't even bother putting it
just
up. It's
below
fine.
Shane.
Can we point something out as well?
Oh,
There's one thing. Brad used to be a professional gamer.
Got paid to play
Yeah.
Kart, didn't you? He's so embarrassed.
Back in my chubby days.
Oh, the Mario Kart. Oh, you should play Jack at that one that he keeps playing in his basement.
In the basement.
No, Counter-Strike shit.
This needs context. It sounds weird.
Okay, Tom,
Yes.
how are you feeling?
More confident than me.
Quite optimistic now, if I'm honest. But I was fortunate to watch these guys and get the map a little bit better.
Yeah, so I went first. That's why I lost.
Yeah, you know.
That has been a trend so far. People get faster when they watch.
How would you like to come, Tom?
To be fair, I'm pretty hopeful. I'd like to beat
As long as he
Brad.
beats me and Shane, he's happy.
And Brad, yeah, I'd like to beat Brad as well. You know, Brad Duran.
Big Brad.
Oh, I missed that.
Big bad boy Brad.
That's interesting.
Well, you come here dirty look then. That was a friendly at all. There's some sharpness in it.
Tom from Tonic. Tom.
Who's?
Tonic Tom. You did it in 40.
It's a good start.
It's a good start.
I was leaving now.
8.
Oh, I said that earlier. I'd be really happy with 48.
0.388. So congratulations.
Where does he go?
Oh, wow.
Chicken scum.
Okay.
What is the winning time? Sorry, 44.
45,079.
45-0.
Oh, do you know what?
So we might go Crash Team Racing for the second season. We'll have a little vote
That'd
on
be
that.
cool.
I'm in.
There's no
We've got a
votes,
few more time.
Sign me up.
We'll see.
There you go.
Can I have another go?
No goes. But guys,
know
we
what?
would really like to get
Shambles.
once
my
you've got your
first year
times
as well.
arranged on the board and a slot for it. If we can all take the times back down again, and then in front of the camera, if you can show the times up, and we will tag that on Facebook. There is at some point.
That's my time, that. Nice fast time.
So all of you together, nice and close if you can. Make it nice and easy. Make sure you don't cut your heads off. Thank you very
Team
much,
Tonic.
guys. Well done, Team Tonic, as said by Jackron. Awesome. We have got something else for you guys as well, haven't we? Usually that's usually the end of the guest segment, and you're usually free to go. But we're going to hang on to you.
Cool.
I'm afraid.
Probably
Because we've got some stuff to do with mango, sous videing, and then we'll show you what's going on with your beer at this stage. I think it's in the boil at the moment. I've got the timer on me, so I'll tell you what's going on with it in a minute. When it buzzes, it's time to stick some more hops in.
It's ready for the next beer, is it?
Sounds good.
Thanks for that, guys.
I need it after that.
Cool.
That was
Lee's setting up the camera ready to take you over to the brewery.
Yeah.
So if you're happy, we'll switch to it. You'll have to shout up if you want to talk to us from all the way over there, because the mic's here. Oh, don't want that Twitchception screen. There you go.
So, gather round, gentlemen. Oh. So this is some mashed. So we extracted the sugars out of the grain. We've added the first load of hops, which was Centennial.
Lee, you might have to shout up a bit there. Sorry.
So we added the first load of hops, which was Centennial. There's quite a nice piney, almost West Coast style hop, but you do get a lot of nice, vibrant aromatics from it.
Oh, that's
This,
never know how to describe it.
but then next up we've got a boatload of hops going into the very end of the boil. So all of this leaf that you see in this jar is Equinox, which is very tropical. We've also got Simcoe, Citra, and Mosaic.
Pretty much all
All in there.
All in there. Yeah. And this is going to go right at the very end of the boil. So we're not interested in extracting a lot of bitterness from these hops. It's more about the aromatics.
Yeah.
To add much more at the very end of the boil, as opposed to at the start of the boil, which is what will draw out the bitter elements of the hops. It's a bit steamy around here. It's quite hot, isn't
It
it?
smells great though.
Well, you got 15 minutes yet till we're sticking that hops in, so I don't know whether you want to go through the mango. I can probably last week, guys, if you joined us, we brewed an IPA without mango, and this week we're sticking the mango into it, aren't we? It's sat in our fermenter, and Lee's been chopping up mango this morning, which we'll post the pictures online at some point so you can see him chopping mango if you're into that sort of thing.
Say a big welcome to Beer Revolution. How are you doing this afternoon?
Oh, Beer Revolution's on. Hello.
Hello, Beer Revolution.
Hello, Beer Revolution. See you in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, you guys know Beer.
Team Tonic out in force.
Yeah, so James was
Yeah.
the one who approached us about doing the bottle share
Oh,
that
nice.
we do in Tonic every second Wednesday, so we know him well. And he's also part of our beer club. Hello,
Yes.
James.
Oh, yeah,
James,
so-
you missed their times, or did you see their times? Do you want me to lay out the times for you?
That's quite. What did James do?
Oh, James did a 47.
Of course he did.
Is that James?
Yeah, James
It
beat you.
47-3. James will be pleased to know you beat them all.
You beat all of us convincingly.
I'm not coming back to Tonic.
He's not allowed in.
So this is our mango. We'll show it up to the camera.
That's my backpack. Sous vide.
Backpacked. We've extracted the juices. This is very ripe mango. So that breaks the riper a fruit is, the more starches get converted into sugars. So it will provide a lot more mango sweetness as opposed to if it's underripe. And with sous videing, so what people might wonder why we're sous videing, it's to pasteurize this mango and also help that those sugars break down even further. So because the beer has been made, it's finished and it's fermented, if we add contaminants,
It's spreading today. I don't. You've got loads.
if we add any bacteria, that would then spoil it.
Find a better way.
It will spoil the beer, and we don't want that. So we're gonna essentially heat it. This is our HL2, the hot liquor tank. This is what we use to prep the water before it goes into the mash tun, and we have heated it up to about 80, and that will kill all pathogens, bacteria, anything like that, and it will also
Cook it.
yeah
Cook
or
it. How
help.
long do you leave it in there for, Lee? Have you got a?
So we'll leave it in 15 minutes.
Oh, that's handy because that's 15 minutes before we stick the hops in as well.
There we go.
As if by magic.
As if by magic. So I'll leave that there.
So James says smashing. He said he's missed the times because he's been at the grandparents today. But he's obviously very pleased that he got
roast dinners all round.
Oh, I'd love a roast dinner.
I haven't had a roast dinner for a long time, actually.
We've been streaming for how many weeks now without a roast dinner?
I just expect one.
Free of charge. But I do need to prep some more mango, so we'll go back to the couch cam. I'll get the brew cam set up on the chopping board, and we'll just go through how we slice and prep the mango, and then add that into the HLT2.
Thank you very much, Lee.
No problem.
Right, welcome back, guys. So yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? We've still got loads of glasses. I think you should finish off that beer. And you're capping the balls
Someone
there,
else's
nice.
beer. I'll give that to.
It looks like he's had a bit of practice on that as well.
So James will recap for you what's happened today as the guys come on and just clear away their things. And just you can take the bartender out of the bar. But you can't take the bar out of the bartender. So yeah, we had how many guests have we had on today, Jack?
So we've had James, had Ross, and the 3 boys from Tonics. That's 5 guests today.
5, yeah, fantastic. In groups of well,
You
in
were
3
looking at me
groups.
like I couldn't count.
Yeah, I was thinking it is 5, isn't it? Oh, for some reason I'd added up 6 in my head, so that shows you how good I'm at. I am caressing this present that we've had from Ross. Dropped us in some kangaroo balls. Balls, one of a better word, which is a better ornament than it is a bottle opener we've discovered. No times troubled the top of the leaderboard today.
No, Luke's safe.
Not even close. I thought
I
Ross.
ask what Bert is.
So on top of our leaderboard there, it says Luke Burt, and we've got another Luke, which was Luke from the Worcester Sorcerers, and
I'll drop my balls.
Jack drops a clanger, and yeah, Bert is what we call each other, so he's our brother.
Right.
So there you go. That's why he's Luke Burt, but he's the only one of us who's allowed to set a time on that leaderboard.
Yeah, we're not allowed to set one.
I think because Aaron's the slowest.
Yeah,
So I set a good time the other day, didn't I?
you did. You beat Luke actually.
I beat Luke
Unofficially.
Unofficially.
It
So-
doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. It doesn't. There's nothing's happened. So Lee and the guys from Tonic are busy setting up the camera, ready to show you some chopping of the mango. We thought we'd show you that live. Sounds like a euphemism, chopping of the mango. I'm going to switch over. You ready?
I think so.
Oi!
Oh, we got the times on the board in the background with Ross's time upside down. Got some eggs.
This is literally like legislative cock, isn't it?
It is, although
Oh, that's the angle.
There we go.
now
Got the eggs there as well. I did say I had 12.
tune in to watch Lee chop his fingers off.
So, it should be ripe enough to leave an impression on the mango without breaking the skin. I'm not sure if we can pick that up on camera, but it's very soft. Mangoes are annoyingly hard to cut, but I take 2 sides off, and then we're going to use like the hedgehog method, as they call it.
How can we chop in more mangoes?
Because we prepped them earlier, but we thought it'd be nice, just like Art Attack,
To demonstrate.
to demonstrate exactly.
Here's a mango that wasn't prepared earlier. Well, that's actually quite important to us because we are a brewery that live streams and shows everything that happens. So usually, when beer's brewed by your brewery, it happens behind closed doors, and you don't get to see what goes into it.
Yeah, so he could
So-
have done anything really, couldn't he?
Yeah,
Or she.
yeah. Oh, yeah, that's quite right. Because we did discover when Drop Bear Beer Company on that it used to be women who used to do the majority of the brewing. It's only been recently that it's been more dominated by men, and then that's changing again.
Beer wenches, weren't they? They were cool.
Called beer wenches, yeah. You want to be careful. So yeah, Lee's prepping the mango, and it's quite important with this. So Lee's selected those mangoes. He's made sure that they're ripe. He's tasted it to see how much mango to put in, which is something which we've struggled with a little bit, haven't we, Lee? We started off. Which was that? It was a beer that we used orange peel for.
Yeah.
And we started off using orange peel, like the actual orange peel, prepped it ourselves, and we got the smell when we were making it back in, was it kitchen or the shed we were doing it? I can't
We were doing it
remember.
in the summer house. weren't
In
we?
the summer house, yeah. And the whole summer house was full of an orange smell.
Yeah.
But then we went to try and get something more consistent and picked up these orange chips.
Yeah.
Which are like a processed version of the orange. And we decided we didn't like it as much. It's much better to be able to, like a chef would do, get your ingredients out, taste them, because every fruit that you get can be more ripe, it can be grown with more sun around, different soil, so you should be tasting your ingredients as you use them. And that's what we're doing, which is why we're showing you the mango.
It's quite satisfying to see the mango cubes pop out.
Yeah, I think you
So
got
for
enough-
anyone who
you
didn't
didn't
know
get
how
enough
to chop a
credit for
mango,
that.
No, that was amazing.
You're under pressure here, Lee, because you've got three of your mates watching you.
He's got this.
There we go. Everybody to see it pop.
Whee!
definitely the
That's
easiest
how
way
you cut
to
mango.
dice a mango.
I'll tell you what, you could almost put sticks in those and serve them with cheese, couldn't you?
Oh, that's
Exactly
a great
how they do
idea.
it. Although pineapple on sticks is cool.
Yeah, that's more pineapple.
Why is pineapple and cheese on a stick a thing?
Why is
Pineapple
pizza?
on a
Yeah.
Let's not get into that. Let's not start a debate right now. Everyone's got their own views.
If only one view is correct.
Oh,
Shouldn't be there.
I would never choose to have it, but if it's on, I wouldn't care. It's still pizza. Like,
Since I've been
Yeah, I don't mind pineapple.
Do you know, I don't mind Hawaiian once in a while.
Yeah, I can tell.
No, the difference is I
now
always
Ross
just go for
over here in this shirt, he's basically already having a pineapple pizza over here.
Yeah, he's mentally there.
I like it how he's gone for a Hawaiian shirt that has no colour though.
I figured, because I knew these guys were coming on, I toned it down a little bit. It was this or parrots.
That's you
Oh, we were
that's you toning down.
terrorised,
This is toned down, yeah.
I think you should come on stream and show Beer James what you're wearing today.
I've got, yeah.
Beer James.
I
I
might
think.
just get my
you
Hawaiian
just-
shape.
just
like-
get it.
What's a new name? It's a new name for James. Beer James. There you go. That's Ross. That's enough of that.
Pineapple doesn't belong.
How many viewers did you just lose?
All of them.
Yeah,
They've all
yeah,
gone.
Yeah, they've all gone.
Let's have a look. See how let's say hello to everyone. I keep forgetting which button to click here. So we have Angel of Light, another TV viewer, Banners on,
Banner.
Welcome,
Banner all
Father.
the zeros, Cash Bear, sounds like a Commander route to me. Curtis Metal Hands, Joss is still here, hello. Lurks, Tade, who's always on. James, Beer James, as we call him now, which is from the Beer Revolutions. V&K and Virgo Pros. Prote. Connection right. So there you go. Say hi, guys. Fascinating. It might be overdoing the cooking.
Cooking?
Oh dear lord.
How could you overdo that though?
Yeah,
Come
look
on.
at
How satisfying is that?
That is satisfying.
This is like one of those internet
Yeah,
videos that goes
Satisfying
viral.
videos.
Like, couldn't mango wrong your whole life?
Oh,
The
just before you do that,
pineapple
Lee, let's have a
just like
picture
put it
for
out,
social
like,
media of the mango,
The hedgehogs.
the hedgehogs.
We
Yeah.
used to see the hedgehog method earlier. I was like, what is he talking
never
about?
heard of that.
No.
Everyone's going to go home and make a mango salsa now.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Roast dinner followed by mango salsa.
Let's have a Mexican mango.
Should we try and get? I'd like a knife sponsorship. So
It's a good blade, that is, by the way.
yeah, fancy.
Fancy.
Yeah, first time I first time I used that knife after buying it for you, I cut you with it, didn't I? Within
Oh, yeah.
seconds.
What,
Are you supposed to-
intentionally, or?
No, accidentally. I accidentally cut him with a knife that I bought him for Christmas.
There we go. So, do you want to let us know about this? Do you want to let us know about this brew, Lee? Because this is last week's brew, so mustn't get them confused. Because the tonic beer is going to be a Vermont ale, otherwise known as a New England Pale. So, and that will be wrapped, hopefully in a wrap which Josh has done for us with the artwork. But this is for the community brew, which was brewed last week and is sat in a fermenter, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking
So,
of which,
but we're going to split this, aren't we, into different types?
yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to let us know about that, Lee?
He's trying not to put his fingers up.
You seem like you had it all. But yeah, we're going to use the fresh mango, so that's why we're prepping all this today. But then we've got what is more easily accessible all throughout the year in the form of mango puree and maybe a mango top essence or tea.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea is that we're going to have two different beers available to buy. One using freshly prepared mango on stream, sous vide and tender, lovingly cared for. And then the other one is a mango puree that we're going to bung in and just let it do its thing. But the idea is to play around with the idea of whether or not fresh fruit, fresh ingredients that you would assume is better, compare it to something that is easily accessible, easily bought to everyone throughout the year, and then see how that comes up.
Nice. That's
Did
good.
a good job explaining that. But
No, I think it's good. We'll probably put a different colour wax on the top of the bottles, won't we?
yeah.
So you can tell the two apart. Nice. Good.
Very good.
I'm looking at Lee looking round, his hands are covered in mango.
Anyone want? Jack, can you shake my hand?
No.
I think you should say goodbye to us. Tell them that topic, mate.
Yeah.
Yes, right. Well, I think we have sort of covered everything that we wanted to cover, haven't we?
Yeah.
We perhaps need... There's one more thing that we've got to cover, and I'm just checking my phone for a timer. 2 minutes and 45 seconds until the hops go in and the sous vide mango can come out. So we'll cover that. But then
Is that the same
after,
time as a chill?
yeah, then it'll be into the chill and clean down. We're approaching the end of the stream. You know what I'm winding up towards here, don't you?
Marbles?
Very good. Should we have a game of marbles?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Well, you have to sit here for that because I don't know how to work it. Go on, then, let's switch over. And my phone's going to go off in just a minute. And then we'll switch to the brew cam. So I'll reposition that while you set that up, Jack. Excuse me. Edit. Oh,
You do need to put your hotspot on, Aaron.
Okay,
Or-
I will do that. I'll let you set that up, Lee.
Obscure as well.
So you can log into the stream and watch us. Then you can play a game.
It's very
I don't cartoon right.
It's kind of, I was trying to think of a better word for it. That's it. That's a better word.
Can you get in this time, Ross?
I'm trying, but I'm failing.
Jack sitting alone on the sofa with a pair of kangaroo testes.
Yeah. We're about to play a game of marbles on stream.
We are.
If you've not joined us before,
Is a,
it's a game you can just type into the chat and you'll just follow along basically.
but it's also a tool for us to give away things. So on the 11th of June,
21st.
21st of July, we're going to be doing
Or the 11th of June.
previously. I don't get involved with these things, you know. But we're going to push towards a really big Twitch stream. And we've had Josh the Illustrator come on. We've had some guests on previously, so the Worcester Sorcerers baseball team. And they're going to compile together, along with us as well, a gift bag of goodies. And Marbles on Stream is going to be how you're going to get hold of it. So the winning marble will be able to take home a custom prints.
I don't want to give too much away, but there's a lot going into that giveaway.
Okay.
So you do want to be around for that.
I'm gonna do a quick tease of maybe a golden bottle, for example.
Maybe.
Who knows?
The time is gone, so we're ready to pitch the hops.
That's my cue.
Would anybody like to do the honours?
Shano.
Shano.
Represent Team Tonic.
If we switch to the brew cam, just make sure we've got it set up properly.
Make sure you use the pizzazz you've got.
Yeah, there we go.
That Irish flair.
So what smell and aroma
Hot
have we got there?
Yes.
Lots and lots of citrus, intense citrus, like dankness, as people say in beer.
Dank.
Yeah.
Nice.
Lots of that. And it smells like
Teen Spirits?
Get out of my head. Literally. Say marijuana.
yeah. I wouldn't know, but yeah, maybe.
So where you go? So
Into the hop spider.
So into this one, yeah.
Careful. Give it a tack. Give it the old ketchup.
Or
Give it a cocktail shake.
there's experience for you. Put something back on and then use it.
I wouldn't have done that.
No.
That's the bartender, that is.
I wouldn't have done
I would have dropped it.
Give it a quick stir. See. Okay, so oil can come off now.
Oh, shame, you don't want to go.
Natural, I feel like. Better this than N64.
So old.
You start to smell the aromatics come off it straight away.
But it's only staying in for a minute, this, isn't it? That's right, isn't it, Jack?
Yeah, that's fine. That'd be the biggest thing.
What, 1 minute, yeah?
Yep.
Is it going to be well poured or not?
We're going to chill it down, so yeah, we are going to steep. So this is going to be a hop stand.
Should we take the mango out at the same time, because that's done? You got that there, Jack?
Yeah, we got it.
Nice.
Big mango tea bag ready for dunking.
For a bit. No, I'm not going to say it.
Okay. Back to marbles then.
So back to marbles. That's all she wrote, I think, on the beer today.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Beer's done.
Things beers.
Completed it, mate.
Beers, marbles, and then away.
Who's joining?
Are you guys on the Wi-Fi, are you?
I am.
Come on in, I will set you up so you're in. Banner's in, we're in. So you need to log into Twitch. If you haven't got Twitch, you'll have to download it.
Can you do us a favour?
I've got
You don't have to download it. You can go on just the webpage. Just move the camera.
Can you do this?
Just talk to you guys.
You already got it?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Because it will send you to the app straight away anyway.
You look on Twitch?
I've already got it.
Cool. Feel left out.
I'd never heard of it until you guys had done it, to be honest.
No,
I'd never heard of
I'm
it
just
really. I
anyway,
like,
so-
but I don't want to say it because you were saying it earlier. But you know, they were calling me an old man because I didn't know what it was.
Well, I'm only 25, so.
And you were a professional gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, how could you not know what?
Because I much prefer playing games than sitting and watching somebody else play a game that I know I can play better.
I see. Well, you should watch us then.
Yeah.
Because we can do that all the time.
On Twitch, where do you find marbles? You search it.
So you need to find us, which is Gander Brew. So if you're at home and you want to do this as well, you go to the Twitch app and then search for Gander Brew. You'll be able to follow us along. If you're watching us through the website, then we don't get to see your comments, you can't talk to us, so you need to create an account. Come in on Twitch to say hello to us. And then once you're into that chat, you type in !play, and then you're away. How are you getting on with downloading? It's
8%.
It looks a little slow there. You could.
Let's have a look.
It's not loading.
I think my
Is it because so many people are on the...
my poor little hotspot is.
It's being abused right now, isn't it?
I'll take mine off.
Are you in? Oh, you don't know your. Yeah, just need to wait for it to load.
I wonder if I should go and stand in the corridor, like as a go between the two.
So yeah.
Oh, there we are.
Are you in?
I am.
How did you get in? Oh, mine's gone out.
It's take its time.
You just type in the chat !play.
If it's the first time you're onto Twitch, you might need to set up an account.
Maybe I've set up a proper Twitch, but I've still got the app.
That's cool. You might just be able to. Can you chat? Can you without?
I'll send to it now.
Well, she'll see.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, there he is.
Well, I don't want to watch that.
Tom
Just
Jack Sawyer.
!play, and then you're in.
Hmm?
Just !play.
There he is.
And there's your marble. Well, he's there.
That is weird. Oh, Tom just followed us. Thank you, Tom.
Of course. I thought it would have did it once because I've watched a few streams, but I obviously haven't clicked it.
Tom just followed us. Thank you, Tom. That's very strange. We can hear ourselves talking back in the brewery, which is madness.
Yeah.
And then what do I need to go on to after that?
Watch this.
If you're just watching, you should see the. In fact, because you're here, you could even come and just sit and watch the screen. How are you getting on, Shane? You on there yet, or?
He's just watching the
Tell me
stream.
I'm welcome to the chat room.
Can you type or?
No.
Have you got an account?
He's going to need to create an account. Tom, you must have an account secretly.
Well, I think it made me do it when I opened the app.
Yeah.
I really literally used it for
Watching
this
games.
games, and they stream some football matches on it sometimes.
Ooh. Yeah.
We'll cut that.
We'll cut
Hey, it wasn't me that streamed it. It wasn't me or you guys streaming it, was it? So we ain't done nothing.
I'd have been joking. But yeah, I didn't realise they do that. I might have to watch out for that every now and again.
Yeah.
We could do that, but we won't.
Get some extra viewers.
Yeah.
You know when you dig in.
Yeah, keep digging and
Just
going.
keep digging.
Lower and lower and lower.
I put
Is that the beer being created, Lee?
Yeah, very noisily.
So basically, at this point,
I wonder if he's on the.
we're trying to put oxygen into that beer, which is why we got it from a height.
Yeah, I did say that.
The world is stolen from me.
Said that was an advert.
That was an advert, but it did sound like something else.
It did indeed.
What have you been watching on your Twitch? Are we good to go then? Shane, are
That's
you...
illegal.
I think you'll have to go without me, guys. It's
No.
Brad's ran away as well for
We're a man down. But we... Now, I wonder if we get the question we always get.
Probably.
I think we will. Are you ready?
Ready on
So
your
we've
phone,
got
Tom?
Banner, Jack, Gander Brew, which is us, and Tom.
I've got a good chance of winning
Where
this.
is Tom? I can't see his marble. Ah, there he is. You're higher than everyone else there. And we're away. Kersey's Metal Hands is the fastest time. Gander Brew into the lead.
Oh, come on.
Tom. Oh,
Yes, go on.
Tom, are you in the lead? Yeah, you are.
Marbles. You don't do it, you just sign it and it just does it.
It's a bit like, you know when you go to the arcade and they have those machines with the horses that run along the track?
Yeah.
It's a bit like that.
I remember them.
You just watch your horse go down.
So, because I fell off, I've completely lost.
Yeah, you've lost.
Woo!
You are... Kersey's Metal Hands, who's in the front there, is got a win percentage of something like 70%.
Is this, like...
Is
this controlled at all, or is it just
No,
completely
there's
random?
no controls. I wonder if we get the question, and we did.
No, I'm not on about is it control. I mean, is it like, you know, it's obviously a computer game, but it's completely randomised. It's whoever's going to win is going to win, essentially.
Yeah. So when we do the giveaway, so we're aiming for in 2 weeks' time 100 viewers.
People.
Yeah, so we have 100 people on. So this marble screen will be packed, and then we'll give away some bits and pieces to the winner.
That was close.
Oh, Jack's in the lead there. Are you controlling that?
No. Can't control it.
You press the boost button.
It's an interesting game.
Wow.
No, because it's quite intense because you have no control over it.
Yeah. The there are some other games that we've got, haven't we, where it's sort of user can play along, can't he? Is Gander Brew going to take it, pinch it away from you?
Pinch it in the last.
Where's Banner?
Go on.
Where's Banner?
Oh, it's tight.
Oh, you went the other way, and you got stuck. I think you're going to win this.
Oh, it's tight. It's tight.
Oh,
yes. Jack wins one. Well done.
It's the first one I've ever won. 5 races.
And I DNF.
So I think that is time to say goodbye, isn't it? Yeah. Should we go back to the main camera and we'll say goodbye to everyone? So guys, thank you very much for joining. You're all going to come in on the sofa. We'll say goodbye all together. Can we fit everyone?
Yeah, let's get cozy.
It's the moment we've all been waiting for.
Oh, Ross is coming as well.
Yeah, why not?
Oh. This is going to be a one. Oh no, you've knocked down the bit that covers our wires.
Don't worry about that.
Thank you for organising this piss of a brewery.
Ross, come on.
Come on, let's get involved.
I've got to sit back for half an hour.
Team Tonic, Gander Boys.
Team Tonic.
How many
And Ross.
How many people does it take to brew 45 bottles of beer?
This many.
This many.
So guys, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you to Josh, the illustrator, who was on. We should have had a picture to show. Lee's going to go and grab one. He's going to choose one.
Let's get a self-portrait.
Are we going to go with? I think he's going to choose his favourite, which is
It's
Depressed Mario.
Depressed Mario. Yeah, he is. He spoiled the surprise.
Somebody had to.
Casual racing.
So there we go. There's Depressed Mario.
Josh?
We've got a couple of those, haven't we? So we might give one away, which would be fantastic.
Not this one.
Not this
Hang on,
one. We're going to
Tonic.
put this one up in our brewery somewhere. I like it. I like his mushroom shake that he's having. Yeah, it looks like the viewer's been taking part of the mushroom shake as well. So yes, thank you to Josh. Thank you to Ross, who's still here.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. And thank you to Tonic for being on. Thank you all for
Thanks
setting
for having us.
times.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks to Lee for making the beer. Thanks to Jack for doing everything that he does technically. And we will see you not on Sunday next week. We will be at BrewCon. We'll see you at Saturday. We'll try and live stream at some point during the day to show you what's going on there.
Yeah.
And then after that, Sunday the 21st of July, not the 11th of June, we shall have the big Twitch stream with 100 viewers. So we're looking forward to that. So thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, and if you would like to buy the beer, just quickly.
Do we make beer to sell here as well? Yeah, www.ganderbrewing.com.
Yes, and the commission beer. So this is for Tonic. It is the Tonic Pale. Come into Tonic. You'll be able to get the beer in the fridges, along with a few other of our styles of beer. So
is the manager happy with that? Have you checked with him?
Yes.
Very good.
You get to meet the brewer who also works there.
We had a little discussion.
a small one, yeah. I was just waiting to I was like, he's going to wrap this up really quickly. But yeah.
Nice.
You can find some gander bears in Tonic very soon.
Good. Lovely. Thank you very
Awesome.
much for that.
Yeah.
And on that bombshell, end stream.
Ball sacks.